Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode. No Akanchra Katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode. No Akanchra Katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode. No Akanchra Katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode. No Akanchra Katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode. No Akanchra Katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode. No Akanchra Katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema Bemeti Garafru Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode. No Akanchra Katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti garafuru kube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you what you can say. Kwabena, keja guma mni yanko.
Beg European banks and European sovereign agencies to forgive us in terms of debt that we have accumulated from them. We are going to ask for debt forgiveness from the Euro government, Mr. Speaker, before our minister will be heading to Washington and to beg.
Hey, Charlie, next year is just around the corner. 2024 about and you bet you Okada Charlie, icon, hold on.
What up, my people? This your boy Sako the Obede Pon Bede, DJ Icon. Let's go.
That's what it is. But Charlie, on a more serious note, 2024 in the remember this year. So guys, where the women settle why find a crowd here why who is going to lead the country in the next 4 years. It's Francis 2024 is it going to be NPP or NDC? I don't know forget your now. It's also one echo. Icon track. Charlie, you can see this idea. I don't know why. Mo say why? Okay, let's do this way. Me pacho, mom me fanfra. Say, MPP Mount Sasso Cosro. Hey, Kwabena na boka. Say, this is what Mount Sasso Cosro. Hey, and I don't 360. Hold on. Charlie, no, Charlie, wait. Na say omo na no mo na mo so omo nya MPP mra na mwa. E ti afia ban say.
The party no ya ban to renchem kakra ba 2 year okwan mu. Ukraine, Russia, war, COVID. Am I entoto ye den e confirm. Am opposition e hu ni sa ntino. Ama mo de ye den e ko soro. Man saying Ansah say yeah possible ntino. Biden shishaye egukwan mu. Dollar every 17 about 10. Petrol every 17 about 9. And never in air confirm economy no pejade holo. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Yeah, made this better. And now your imagine say time na near my work from no. Sad time no near better aba. I mean check on my boy. Shaisi region bo. Every June, July this year. I am a 4 ababe so ya sene. Ye tutu ye akoye am economy na peja. Ye tutu ye akoye ama dollar na peja. Ye tutu ye akoye ama efumu ya me. Ye tutu ye akoye ama benwe channel na so. NDC ebegu. Na se what do you imagine say? What did the huna patapa? Any party assembly by the year 2024 now. The veterans say we have the band. The veterans say we have the band. We have the band. Say a NPP party ya ba ben we. See a ba the platform so near the power am NDC. Ansida. A quite be I ever for 2024 election no MPP battle no never so
My brothers and sisters, another reason for Ghana's economic collapse is the expenditure on the bloated size of government. As has been revealed by our hard-working members of parliament, between January and September of 2022, the Akufo-Addo presidency wasted the taxpayers' money as follows. The president's operational enhancement expenditure, whatever that means, cost the suffering Ghanaian taxpayer a mind-boggling 59.4 million Ghana cedis. The fuel bills at the president alone cost the taxpayer 51.1 million Ghana cedis. President Akufo-Addo's regional tours last year cost 16.9 million Ghana cedis. Tires and batteries for official vehicles at the presidency alone cost Ghanaians 15 million Ghana cedis. A cabinet retreat, cabinet meeting outside Accra, cost the taxpayer a colossal 4.8 million Ghana cedis. Payment for new vehicles cost the suffering Ghanaian taxpayer 6.5 million after Nana Addo had declared that they will not purchase any new vehicles. Payment for networking and ICT equipment cost the Ghanaian taxpayer 6.6 million Ghana cedis. An amount of 10.4 million was spent on the Independence Day celebration in Cape Coast. 10 million for Independence Day celebration. An amount of 4 million was spent by the Vice President on so-called emergency activities. Whatever that means, nobody knows. Telecommunications and internet services from January to September alone cost the suffering Ghanaian taxpayer a shocking 20 million cedis. And last but not the least, furniture, expenditure on office furniture and fittings cost 7 million.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
The party in the buying to rent Kakraba 2 year Kwaimu, Ukraine, Russia, war, COVID. Am I in 2 year day? Echo from am I opposition? Who is Argentino? Am I one day a day? Echo through. And saying, this time say, yeah, possible to know. A Biden Shishaya Kwaimu, dollar every 17, about 10. Petrol every 17, about 9, and never in air come from economy. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. your my dream say time na near my work from no that time no near better aba I mean share for my boy share see region boy every June July this year I am a 4 ababe so ya sini ye tutu ye akoye am economy na peja ye tutu ye akoye ama dollar na peja ye tutu ye akoye ama efumu ya mi ye tutu ye akoye ama benro channel na so NDC ebegu na say what do you my dream say what did the hura patapa any person say we about 2024 now the bench say we have the band the bench say we have the band say about PPP party ya ba ben we see about the platform so me the power am NDC esida a quite PI 2024 election no
6 years ago, despite our best efforts, the people of Ghana decided to entrust the management and administration of this country into the hands of the NPP. They did so in the hope that the many mouth-watering promises that were made to them would translate into meaningful action that would mark an improvement in their living conditions and the general well-being of our country. My brothers and sisters, 6 years on, those hopes have been dashed. Instead of the prosperity and progress that was promised, the last 6 years have been perhaps the most difficult and challenging period of our history as a country. This government has been clueless and in many ways callous. The unthinkable has happened, and our country today is broken on all fronts. Ghana is bankrupt. We are saddled with debts we simply cannot pay, and we have suffered the global humiliation of defaulting on our debts and being downgraded by all credit rating agencies to the lowest level ever seen in our history. Our economy is in the worst ever shape, with suffering and pain on an unprecedented level. Hyperinflation and ever-increasing
donuts, mushrooms, snails farming, catfish, any tilapia, kwani afaso yen won, ya eni nyina ho videos, ewo pen drive so ya becha mo bia, sebe obi ni makenkan, wa the video no kofia na wahwe o TV so, na kai kwani a ye faso edi djuma hodo nyina, kwani ye faso ye ewo honey, 3D epoxy, fertilizer, weedicide, bar soap, alatasamina, emulsion paint, washing powder, banana bread, tracking device, biodigester, stain remover, and a Dettol. Enyuma we nyina ye hu videos a ewo drive so a ye becha mo bia yesre pen drive no yenton ni nyina she 250 cedis registration a oba program no eda no a wode beba no emu date no Saturday 13th May Saturday ebe ni 3 weeks ena jumedi ebekoso ewa Accra here National Theatre ye besha se anopa 8 o'clock. Registration no na ye 250 ni bibia enka ho bio ya senso aye hu books a etintim kwane ye faso enyuma nyina wom book ne nso yesere yenton ni nyina hye 250 cedis registration no emu ene ho certificates e dia dance ye say obi ba dwumedie kasie ebi on Saturday 13th May yesere ye wia Ansah ye baby a one year baby nya raw materials ahodo ni nyina bi atonso ye bekyere said the program net no obi person ode na djuma akope bi fefefe na ode ahye na djuma se gallons ahodo containers ahodo ekwane faso marketing products we susu sa enyume yi obe marketing sen empo kwane faso register djuma aban mu ni nyina ye be kyerɛkyerɛ ni nim se be ye faso kese amanipa ede wo ho be hye mu nyina yesre date no Saturday 13th May ena program yi ebe koso ewa Accra here National Theatre ye be shase anopa 8 o'clock oye adwuma wo pe fofra kan de wo ye ho a eya brabi wako pension o pejme bia ye eya brabi sebe wa pejuma che bibi nti unye binya ya brabi sebe o ye housewife a brabi na be yemfaso kese ama ebusuya ene enchirima yesre meje mu ama nana Bobie Ansah yi mepa cho sanfa number ne biem a network for societal transformation ye ho asem ena wutie yi mepa cho fa number no a 0244 47 40 93 0244 47 40 93 0244 47 40 93. Yes, let's shasiye na prepare ho a train on the 13th May. Shasiye ne save towards this program. Na odo ho shemu a sede ayen faso me bidom no. Wonso oba ebitimi ayen faso kese edi amawo. Ubesiesia na wamfa nya adwuma kra e wo trim. Afi wamfa nya adwuma wo trim 5 years, 10 years. Eso ebitimi abanfaso edi ama ebusuya. Ene no yenya de baako fa ho sembi na be yemfa so na mepacho medase
Wabatele Accra FM ya mami
nikasafiri agboba trotro station
mpacho yanko
yo mitati tie mupanya minshira muwai
ami
wahu yasi api na mahu se Ghana fo ye boni aye papa manko school na so ya mitie news pa nti na mba be kama ko asem kesia no wahu Christian council se debe somewhere who can one baby omu de omu life papa koti gradio se de be omu so omu betini ka no ma ko jibi o ma ti so
o so mesi de
koti gradio
o mesi de
koti gradio se sorry dan bi no omu friend sa mi to me hu se koti gradio se di bi no omu kan onu no
David, Joan.
Yes.
Ede na person kan o mbesi dia.
O mu ti asori dan bi no mu so mu si no ma ko two foundations ka bebre akwa ase no na meka.
Dia.
Koti gradi ana ye friend.
To aso.
Aha. So for no mu sika.
Cathedral. Cathedral.
Ude ya dia sa na ebe tu ya phone ya nko school dia mu ka na asori dan preku na ya ti ase di na mu di ka.
Ida se ni ka na asori dan na no na Cathedral.
Tele Accra FM ya mami
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah berema be meti gara furu kube puntimpuna si sokode no wakanchira katabin say you wati unkense Kwabena keja guma me.
All right, live on Accra 100.5. Thank God it's Friday. We are here to work till 6 p.m. Yama munyina ha yama mwakwa ba edom ne mpempem ya motemenka ene ewie ya chia munyina kotidrafo ene kotigrafo ene kontifo munyina ya damaso mo join your Facebook page Citizen Achu citizens also sending messages way over and over. Commander, try and stop a free fire and Kevin Taylor. I for me, on my part, I think it's needless. But once masters of their own, craft or whatever they are doing. CEOs, and therefore I come nowhere near them. Though we are brothers, but I think for me this Kevin a free fire issue. I mean, a for so. Actually, we have a bongo cradry. Wasting time, but the other side is sometimes a business. So the business side too is there. Me first no mean YouTube munes anema ne hame. Na see ankrofo chire me munu ame hu ya na me so okay. So and I hear said they do it in the music industry, they do it stars no stars no they do those things. But I can't do the fact that I can't do it doesn't mean what they are doing is wrong. But because they are genuinely but also feel hurt genuinely. So but I wish say and penifoni me no be hunu say ehun ni faso, then they need to just let it go. I mean, hey, chale ya be bon kokura se ehia bi o de ya be bon kokura se ehia bi o. So let's focus. But yeah. Omienu ye mpanifo me ntimi mini any locusa and I'm not better than them. So enyame na me baba be kire obi say no and I say, but I wish this kind of personal issues about wives, about kids, about it's some way. Somebody like Minia a free fasi. Onipa wo quite say osasana at any point in time. You understand? Yeah, na me jidi say obia want the right to think and take decisions. So somebody like my brother Afrifa Katachi, some of the things he's saying, well, that is his opinion. And Mesra man for me, many messages be brief. People should respect Obia opinion. Right? We can agree to disagree, can disagree to agree. I mean, yes, you disagree with somebody. We disagree on so many things. Sometimes heated, but yeah, middle ground, sir. It's me finding a level. You understand? Yeah, middle grounds because we belong to the same equal bako. What I say in equal and I'm for foreign a tea. Into Torabia na in Chinuashwaba. But it's a traco. Okay, so Sika question Richard said, Commander, please talk about the tax imposed on betting. Now government, yes, mahu sa a betting issue no, but says no, kwasi Akufo-Addo adia ebia ontimi nye ni sesia ene se obet tax bonsam sa adentina bonsam be bonsam probably because ebia ni colleague no. But apart from that, they want to tax everything. Bibi biara omo person tax mami enda David Apoma osiase. All right, so at least Oboha and Kwame Bannerman and so I say also we are loud and clear inside Tema Committee 1. Kwame Bannerman medase William Amwa nativity Labadi. All right, so thank you. Yeah, that was it. So back to me issue na me yan ho adwuma no. Ade ni nyina say taxes ne de me hu say say obaya no mkresu MVP serial callers do mo nya school feeding no. Almost say your friend is say 1 cedi akwala ba ko 1 cedi na ya tax free so they virtually they are giving them like say 80 pesos or something. Ekuro behu baha behu ye nyina ye behu sa na eye oba ya no mo se eye Bobie e na omo ye no ye ko trauma akufu adue ye ko trauma akufu adue ahuta ko memfa ho we are here bienta ona na kashi bienta we are here ye nyina ye wo ha obia bo ha ye nko ba bia me bra so bre ye nyina be bre hwe na o ka se me Bobie nkwa na da Akufo Addo ba oba na oba ma me na bi ye nyina be bre e bi kura wo be bre papa che me wo be bre pa e di a che me. And on this note ma menya sa adwuma we ya sori a na ye betna ha your supporters, your fans, our loved ones, omo doyen na omo ejina ye chi omo na so ye mu abepem samre 6 years activism, 6 years contending with party in power, and you better. But your loved ones, they believe in our words, they believe in our conscience, they believe in our convictions, they believe in our story. They support us from all angles. Baby, sometimes you feel like, you want to walk away. Omo mo frey essay and crime. Ni titru ni omo outside Ghana. Sending messages to encourage you. Sometimes they come with help, physical help, support. I have this friend, Kenny Blinks. Kenny, anywhere you are, thank you. Yo womo mpese ebebo mu dimpo. A man for a year Juma to rescue this country. And ye yankwa better so microphone no and a year Juma no. Those who are supporting us financially, some of them we don't even know them, we have never met them. And I do a bit me test so say, oh, my sorry bompire me Bobie amount. Na me wa mami abrewa bi. Anadubia obefre me nantem enti bi o abeye 2-3 am am free mafo mu ko efie no. No afre me oh Bobie ene anadwi me bompire na me Bobie mawo. Sometimes Obeka somu di agro. Sometimes Obeka somu di agro. But yes, we have those people. If we say a buy we shall say so mo de me court. Sometimes you go to court. Ebi a me free court no. Ubon say obi abehia mo ka ho say oh onim se eneye me court day nti na oba ho papa bia last 2 weeks o say efri si a che me tem bia me ba court bia oba ho nti onim me court date nti oba ho but oba obetena se din kopem se on be frame case na yetu ahye another date no actual date na to obeba we Tuesday omo de me court Obeba. Just last 2 weeks, me oyin who adi chire me. No see a free see chill last year February. Every court be a obebia bepem ene me bao. And Friday like this, my end that's half for nasi. Omo munya daje a talk credit. On his or her own on top credit in Yashi. But better bundle say you bet me akọ Facebook. Obet me akọ YouTube. Obet me follow Citizen Show. It tells you that enye yankwa na ye adwuma no. It tells you that enkrofo person mo boa na rescue this country from the hands of the wicked, from the hands of the clueless, reckless president, and a blockhead vice president who knows nothing, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And introducing commander, please talk about property taxes. It used to be 200 Ghana cedis, but now 600 Ghana cedis. Yes, yes. And now we'll be framing on this property tax. 600 Ghana cedis, 6 million. Kwame, you need to find a amount for receipts near Nyahwajuma. Property tax near 200. So you say 600 Ghana cedis. And now we'll be framing. Anita says, Commander, we love you. I love you back, Anita. Any day, any time. Antonio Kumosi will be a farmers are bitter in their Abroaf region. They are bleeding. And that's the cashew farmers. Cashew farmers, you know. Cashew farmers, you know. Or more bread. Kingsley Kojosi Bobie, the love is deep. Because you are changing the narratives. Yes, we need to. It's our responsibility. We need to keep on pushing. It's a calling that we need to fulfill. We can't betray our generation. If we do, posterity will come and judge us one day. We cannot sit on the fence and watch Ghana sinking. We cannot be spectators either. We cannot say and fire home, and fire home. And that is the reason why when I meet people who claim, oh, me politics, me politics, yeah, I look at that kind of people like very ignorant people. Primitive. Atetekwa. Bibi atwa nwashia bia no politics determine. Bibi atwa nwashia. Your water bill, your light bill, your lorry fare, fuel you buy, the kenke you buy, and so I autonom akodwa to see with them. Everything. Baby, everything. Then you tell me you don't talk about politics. When politics controls your life, we can't even feed our poultry. Yeah, because a bro boy a ding. So your poultry farmer, traffic catchers and medium in politics. Umpa politics, really? Even no more outside Ghana, you can't tell me umpa politics. Si Ghana the brave you know. The entire and same fear for era so say system no my den, economy no ya den. Kakra no what the ban enso omo. Enso because I dear nipa no be 25 cities no. I dear bet no na asesa. And now, Obi Busa a very interesting question on Facebook. Na Ernika. Madam for MPP Nibi ba me page and he was talking about. Oh, she say fuel about from dollar no so no about from. And Obi Busa and say fuel about from dollar no about from. To be affected commodities and yama yeto. Fuel about from dollar about from me pa chow esichirebo about from enchirebo about from emo bottle about from anwa about from toothpaste about from milk about from milobuo about from ebi anyone about from So, and I heard say, you know, Omotono Agric Ministry, no, Ediano Mkofaba Agri, yes, Omajai, Neboa, Ombejai. Government competing with one and Crawford, a party that claimed to be capitalist. A party that claimed they don't believe in state business. Ain't you know? Sa party na ababeton a domestic friends airport ediama a individual. Say onfa no na busuafo onfa nye. And that same government decided to go and fight market women on prices. It says so be creating an enabling environment. Ebema de okofa ene de okwa beton ene de okoton obi ahun beton no. When and that is what I keep on Akufo Addo ankasa no adwena ye de bu oman minim ne fie the kind of adwena wotimi chichire ne fie that one is none of my business but adwena ye de bu oman no one ba omia na damfo po anya hwe da baafo damfo no amu anya hwe de ono se na ni atene kura no agaw na ofrofosi se me ka ofrofosi atwifo no nim de adekro ofrofosi. You get it? So, and 70 people are and when you be born down balls, and then Friday you be born down balls. My father say my Benya FM and Central Region. You don't say papa. My father say my Dagban FM and Tamale. And I say Nkoma West End FM and Fabia FM also Damwasapa on YouTube, on Facebook. I mean a dominant pimpim yamo follow ye and every the production crew. I'm grateful. I mean Slamo Damwase. Na me person me be to be so. Emma Omanfo. Me bajo fa ayi kwajo pon kromanum flyer no. Fa to Facebook na Amanfo enhu adekora me pese me di hu nkomo. All right. So me bajo me pese me baba kan sembi. And Ansah na me kan ma me mbo despite media group abaso. Na member UTV for abaso. We are na me who say anope no me disclaimer no, right? Issue disclaimer no. So we are na obede video no send me Kwabena. And you know Kwabena is my former colleague from Hello FM. And still a brother, a very good friend. Okay, so Obia won't follow me on Facebook. Share sa way. Information Service Department. This is Kojo Ponkroma, right? This is Kojo Ponkroma. And that David Osuamwa or no where? David Osuamwa no where? Huh? What? Oh, okay. Acting Chief Information Officer. All right. Now, Osha also project launch of project to combat misinformation. Omo launching on the 13th March 2023, 10 a.m. Ministry of Information Press Center. You know be so. So this is Kojo Ponkroma. And David Osuamwa. Project to combat misinformation. Launching of this program no almost say misinformation a criminal act me wa almost to me come say 5 years. Into omo baba be chichin krofo. Ono Kojo Ponkroma. You see, sometimes Kojo let me say this. Kojo Ponkroma is like my younger brother. Right? He's like my younger brother. In fact, Mira Media Jumanumu Jano. Yebeshia or multimedia. Not too close friends, but hey, we're cool. We moved together, and we had a common friend and a father figure in the person of a Coxtamaklo. So, ye PSA colleagues, and we're cool. And sometimes, and I wish Kojo upon Kroma and can't abide with him. Because Utien Sema Kojo upon Kroma etna Joy FM so kaya. The impression he created, like he's an upright, genuine person. And Oko Pentecost or your elder. Tell Pentecost I saw no criminals do so too much. I don't know why. A free man call a munina, sorry no. I don't know why. Anyway, that but you see, Kwajo upon minim butaya a touch the ma or a lunches project way. I don't know exactly what. Someone better table view. Someone better tell us to an anakusi poku. Someone better tell Mugabe. Someone better tell Hinebao. Someone better tell Wayo. I don't know. I don't know the intention. I don't know the intention. Project to combat misinformation. Who is misinforming who? And we will find time and work on this. Kwajo upon Krumanwa Samu Waka misinformation. Onwamu. Then to the reckless president and his vice. I don't know. It's sometimes therefore there must sometimes a mawakuma ban say as a slave masters, as a name crophobia, omufu say we are slaves, omunu as maye, but omuno nka emrano. Pacho you could go upon from my universe. You got it. As a omuni slaves, NT Ghana for you almost slaves. Obia wo posi omubiano, we are slave to them. And almost shamra, almost shama their slaves, but they omono and kahon. And that is where a yaminya problem. That and Ghana pedi for our team we are in fan cheme. Or office or baby no if I cheme. Na picking Ansah no make no just follow the analysis. When you look at a Kufuado, when it trim and pass will be any slave, just look at a person like a Kufuado who thinks me Bobie Ansah and Ashanti any slave. Look at him and look at me. Look at Obitse upon Kroma. Look at Sankola we John Boadunum Samioku. Look at these small boys. John Kuma, Gab Watcher Dako, look like Sankola we need to go or whatever. So our boys, I forgot to name. You see, sometimes you get upset because we know them. We know where they are coming from. We know who they are. So all of a sudden, these guys want everybody to feel like you are a slave. We are the masters. We drive you. A problem, Kakra. Okay, so Kwajo upon Kromanum and Sadia were free last year. Last year, February na omo che me no and I said the yan tell mo bia and kabi bia sa keke. Look at these idiots at the Jubilee House, idiots from number 1 to down. Look at these foolish people. Say misinformation. Yan kiye muni pa hofin, yan cancer muni pa hofin. Really? Okay, so let me take it easy. Next Friday, me person me kwano gaja. Let me take it easy. I'm sorry. The entire meka Ghana mpedinfo bi afre me and oboni me din come every day like Kwabena, we follow you now. But in him only me aja sometimes because odine adia akufado ne nkrofo be no oba dwene wa say nkrofo we omo ye nipa na omo ye moa. Because you don't get it. Okay, so you are telling me, you are telling me that you are going to combat misinformation by punishing people, arresting people, jailing them, blah, 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 blah. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Then all of a sudden, this guy called Hesiojiri. Omo ye niema bebre, but me too pe because you know asem ne ba and ya. Now for Hesiojiri no to ne post no fato say. Me se fa Hesiojiri menka se ne Hesiojiri ni post no enyina no. Also, remember, okay, so I think Kwame, yeah. Hold on. I think you'll be confused with this. Also, opposi a ye full one. Wait. Whatever my friend send you, so unia. So that at least a man for being a fair idea about what we are talking about. Hey. Oh. Got out. What is this? Oh. Okay. So my minion is here. Maybe you're never born more. Me person man for who are the cry. I'm trying to communicate something. Okay, so Abba, Kwame, Abba. Oh, opposi and no, NS type for contonchi. Or contonchi this year, cool down small. Mati Onia, that's okay. It's okay. And fire not to a mame. Fear not to a mame. Hesiojiri opposi Saturday with 23 hours ago. Right? 23 hours ago. And maybe so be ready at the crowd or chro at all. You see, then trying to fund politics. When it comes to politics, ethnicity, some crofo we no msen crofo tribal politics no. Eye we numa. Oye, so you have this foolish boy sitting at the seat of government or they are done homosexuals. Na mimi tia tax. Nia ye de tia kwasi aseka. Na or they are told aduane. So thank you. Now, me pacho to trotro mu, bas mu, yeah, for a dear way, very good pass somebody way na account. For a dear way, obi your Facebooker, fa to obi. Oh, and ka picture no down or the tone, very good. right? Say, what the boss mu? Baby, I will be honest. What the factory will be? What the train pa krono or Timasi? Now this is Nana. This is a surgery. John Mahama, why? Ashantis are sitting there somewhere minding their business. Go and do your campaign, and you go and insult them that Ashantis don't even think. Mr. President Mahama, former President Mahama, do you buy food for them to eat or you pay their rent for them? This is disgusting coming from a former leader. This is that idiot. Gabo chidaku idiots no dogs no bakuni. Nkramai mano. Nkramai mano omugu Jubilee House no bakuni. Nkramai ba omu mo brebi ada o. Sankola we nya adwuma da. Omu nya adwuma da. They have become thieves, criminals. Almost share trade. Chrono, almost share trade, chrono. Akufado achira omo chrono. How to become thieves. Lazy boys. You are better than thieves on us. Okay, thank you. Now this is what this rogue guy, they are trying. Now, court to now generate free Jubilee House, the seat of press. You see, Allah. Okay, so Nane actually boss say Awa Muhammad too posted the same silly stuff. Just leave that guy. Now read. And when your quotation, they claim that John Mahama, the campaign or Eastern region of Kenya, say, and I quote, "Don't be like Ashanti region. They are emotionally attached to the MPP, that they don't even think before voting for them. Don't be like them. Your party and your son has led Ghana into a ditch. Be bold to vote against them. Be different. Come back to the NDC in 2024. And we won't neglect you this time," unquote. Anna Omudi UTV logo and boss here, just to let people know that yes, no crese John Mahama ADD Asantifuatem na UTV for any dia to omo a website. So these dogs at the Jubilee House decided, say, omo at the UTV, ebe embosse, at the Akwachiran Crawford, say, oh, omo post to be a free UTV keke. You just decided to generate wicked lie, from the seat of government. We are talking about the economy. Because Siafo say at the Jubilee House, dogs say at the Jubilee House, yade on mine taxes, etia sa and more say eka. Ama omu how to buy a car, buy a house, buy lands. Wainum dogs, wainum, right? So you're trying to we are. When the ordinary Ghanaian on the street is thinking about how will bet me a survive within 24 hours, you know. Yeah, idea. You do on my security and Crawford Eka Jubilee House amoye. Thank you. What are you free? When were they amoye? This is what they are doing. For UTV, I dare not omono a troy no. Hansania be disclaimer no me. So for UTV the tour. Nka bet me the UTV the tour. Now the a Jubilee House there no so at all. So this is UTV, the original one in here. UTV Ghana, at UTV Ghana, former President John Mahama expressed optimism that the opposition National Democratic Congress NDC will win the 2024 elections. And I quote from the UTV original one. By God's grace, we have the experience. We didn't buy it in the store. We did not learn it in school. It is God who allowed us to gather that experience. Don't worry about what some people are saying. It is God's will. I attend church, and when I pray, God speaks to me. And God has said this is the time for the NDC. He has given us power. If God decides, no one can change it. Unquote. The original quote from John Mahama. And I almost change, because they don't have anything doing. When you have gays occupying a presidency, when their partners are not there, they don't have anything doing. Yes, when their partners are not there, which means they are free to fool. If their partners are there, they won't come and do this nonsense. Enti we ena omo apepa the UTV aka no omo pepa e efri ho ena omo no etro be free Jubilee House or edise mu claiming a UTV for. And you're going to go to a UTV for a disclaimer. No? Let's go and listen to them. Let's go and listen to them.
You best be say ye juma ye despite media sabi ye juma wuranom aye nipa ye best be say ye juma ye despite media sabi ye juma wuranom aye nipa omunimumra omuji mra sudi omotemra se ye tete wo asamonim fifire abre ana mo de bie sai media house yi enti nsem bi wo ho a yenka so be hye nso a nema bi wo ho a yenye wo hwe nkrata yi a egu afidie su yi a ye ka ho asem yi aba betodwa se nipa bi ade UTV din ene ya hyenso de aba beto sa asem a yese kan mampani John Dramani Mahama ekokan ye ho say yen UTV 4 na ye publishes ade no mejina ye dwuma wura no mo wura sa Kwame despite any newness of Resapon and Father Dixon any management ni anim say UTV sa ade wo hoyi enye yen ene ye twere ye nipa bonfo bi na akokofa anom de UTV logo atoso aka me say UTV 4 yen ye twere ye ekoto ye website ena omo so akokofa enti e besere say obi biara obehu saa ensam yi no UTV eni mo hwe ye logo na eda ho no enye yen ene ye de to ho nipa bonfo bi a wo mo de minim de ha o madwene ena kwa bibi ete saa na mo me hwe de ye twere na nkasa pa de twere ni ma pena da Mahama de wo UTV for officially eda ye website ni or say by God's grace we have the experience. We didn't buy it in the store. We didn't learn it in the school. It is God who allowed us to gather that experience. Don't worry about what some people are saying. It is God's will. I attend church, and when I pray to God, God speaks to me. And God has said, this is the time for NDC. He has given us power. If God decides, no one can change it. This is exactly the UTV, your website, I'm penny the other Mahama Kayano, Yade Atoho. Eti bakubi na kanwa, Yade Ebusu Kobi Dibia Uramua, and Namo social media. No, we yen, ye nimu hoshe, and ye, and ye, the pabonphobia, 1 minute or may bambo then can't call and a ye be better. And I'm yes, ye the cocobo, and my woman, yes, I never say. What would you UTV din? Ebe kokwa na me bi ati sei na de
We will leave it and watch upon Kromanen and Crawford Yombeye. We are just waiting to see when they are going to prosecute Hesi Ojiri or whatever. You are trying down any criminal prosecutions now. Because as we speak, I'm standing criminal trial. Say Makwaka Rebecca Asem in connection with aviation's lands. Inti Yatikroma, yeah, but meaning say combating misinformation and we will arrest people, no, they were targeting some of us. That one I know. Obia kabibia maninko nkosiaga sesia I know. But you better say dampare say omo a monitoring team enti me no enye afedi omo se nya Rebecca na ebe complaining ye Ghana Police Service na monitor Accra FM na omo eti na omo beche nya sa when you have idiots. I keep on saying, when you have idiots occupying sensitive positions, they talk foolishly. They bark like dogs. So I hope say the same damn paranobati. My said that they are sending a damn paran number. Yeah, I has what you way. Maybe are sending damn paran WhatsApp ne. Minimum so bad what to say. Oh, who ye? Memfa ho na ade bia me de send down pare number bia me screenshot to for that chance IGP ubefru oken ke odi opa di by that say you will get out from that office. Ade bia me de send down pare bia me de send ya no me screenshot not my save for that chance muntia. Enti heso ojira de we anopa we me sori ya na me send dampare WhatsApp number me dey send no dampare se unhu yo se wahu me dey send o. We are all waiting. And now Friday ya hwe kopem Monday ya hwe kopem Tuesday ya hwe sana another boy omo friend say Dennis Abuaje ono de minim ne anim sei Dennis Abuaje no oya de local government who want the picture fan picture to am minim ne anim sei so I don't know. But fan picture to her. Let me see. The same thing that this boy, Dennis Abuaje. Akofa asiedun ketia a video. And a doctor a video no. And was say or spread it. Then quickly who say Adiana Tijano. No, I na just say obedwane every home. But na nenkwala na fa aspread ade na nyina kwadadada. Onenamo or government officials. So you realize that Sankrofo we efili say masters and slaves ena omone yeti. Into omo sisamra omo enka ho. Okay, so this boy, right? Or a presidential staffer. Look at this foolish boy. Look at this wasia pod ho kra. Wasia sra, wasia pod ho. Look at this idiot. Wasia sra, wasia koto kreto, wasia sra. Say, omo dia Akufo-Addo achi no say Jimmy o say yare o. Onu Kwabena kwachi ubeshia na na si tumu na nim ko ne sa ko na baby brown black you know fuck man. Ona Samia ku campaign man kwasi afo mienu. Kwasi afo mienu. Say Samia ku ya ne boss. Samia ku we so when you have Samia ku as your boss, so what Jimmy? Kwasi we na omode na ko to local government. Kwasi say Look at this foolish boy. Look at this foolish boy. Now, young watch the crowd here say don't get here. Let's go and watch it. We no na more free. What you born kroma? Muncha bibi yo. Mu be ko opposition na mu be tru na mu mrika wo kroma. Enye police for the be hia mu. Boys be hia mu street mu physical. Ebe ye mu nwanwa. Boys be sham was street mu physical. Boys be match ya babu fie physical. When your police assemble,
the path will not be smooth, but we will stand up to the challenge. And we are prepared to sacrifice everything. The path will not be smooth, but we will stand up to the challenge. And we are prepared to sacrifice everything. And I mean everything, including lives. I mean everything, including lives. The path would...
Yes, also called Pentecost. Hold the video no on, mommy. Hold it on, mommy. Hold on, man. Okay. Yes, one also called Pentecost. Abuajeno. Say Pentecost I saw no cry. Ansah me cry any. Anyway. Why Abuajeno? Or that's what the girlfriend in jail. Oh, but so just card there so high die. Ewa abano krum. Ne girlfriend ti amano krum. Now, hand I want no chrome way, and so make me about my crab high be. Nanga girl free a mano cromaba. On one of these cases, I still fear no associate. To acquire no accord fee. Ngola we need Jimmy dear. I said, don't get ya. I call your friend say, NDC Congress. I said, don't get here a win or my speech. And I said, don't get here say they will do everything. And everything means everything, even including sacrificing their lives. Now, Dennis Abuajwe, more men, original no. More, for member original no. Nama bo eye de Dennis Abuajene kwaya de te ye no amobi ehu enti yenkotie sedum kete original one no.
The 2024 elections is not only an election for the sake of the National Democratic Congress, but more importantly, it is an election. The 2024 elections is not only an election for the sake of the National Democratic Congress, but more importantly, it is an election to regain the independence of this country. As our forebears sacrifice to win independence from the colonial governments, we believe that it is our time to continue the fight to win the second independence of Ghana. The path will not be smooth, but we will stand up to the challenge. And we are prepared to sacrifice everything. And I mean everything, including our lives, to make sure that this country is delivered.
Anna, Omuko fire now. Edited with Jubilee House no. No.
The path will not be smooth, but we will stand up to the challenge. And we are prepared to sacrifice everything. And I mean everything, including lives. I mean everything, including lives.
Omo edit our lives no efiri. Ana aboaje no o edit we no de ono de koto ni page e na omo frefre omo communicators say they should share it. Say Akufo-Addo say Ashedun Ketia say they will sacrifice lives. Just ombe kum nkrofo. Kojo pon kroma hu. Kojo pon kroma na nkromo a dampare wa hu. Dampare ni na nkromo a on nam stations both road to joint and watch here. What is about the MPP dampering here? No. Because boys way no confuse. Boy in Kolan way. Masres Resikasa man Kolan way Ashamosu Kroma. What is about them? Just imagine Bobie Ansah Akufo-Addo tape. Me say, adia Canada Japan na aka. Ama signboard esi asase so. Ama video nyam na mkotwa. Osi ankrofo an Bobie asem na nyamia. Enyamia na uye IGP na trauma lo come jimini we. Yarefo we. Etimi tena Jubilee House eya ade e de hyewo ese wudi a. Na onyanse wo tim na wey. Na pani a wo ye no na wey. Se wontimi fa na esi fom nka se hey ade wey enye say ne ye no. Na police institution no ese yi free politics ho. Ne yenye adwuma. But obi na de na kwatena ho into taking instructions from them. Mesa ite sa niema we mienu pe. Di aka no bebre amanfo nim. Misinformation, policy to combat misinformation no e wo mo nsem. As to how they want to use the law and who they want to use the law or no e wo mo nsem. We leave it for their conscience. We leave it. Omu conscience eni omu ni enjeju omu ahunim. Said the wokano ujidi na uwo the will say ampa ade say ne ebe ya enka sa boys two way yes woji Denis Abuaje nke so omu ejina court me no ka say akwa remand aba enki gusu di omu asem no am obi ahunu say yes. Me no ka say ayi Ada FM Ada FM journalist broadcast journalist odem say say waka asema nya no kure afa ayi Magdan ho odem say oda fiase say under Akufo-Addo they appoint their own judges, so the judges don't even have conscience. They have lost their conscience. They have lost their credibility. What was a US for report no? What was someone kafa a judiciary system no? Let me check. My man check it. Ye judiciary no. My man check it. And I hope, Sir Chief Justice, obesini ni trust when him guasiemu. He is a shame to your judicial system. Very shameful man. with no conscience. Na yire ne ayi mama plus 223. Me mama na bie ne ba no ewa askwa ne choba no. O sha ase no ye no omuntuo ne ayi konkonte da ase keto na mo Hello FM. Ah oni akofia no. Ena odi bi kodidi ho ena me sha ase se me ye dede wo Hello FM so ama no kumase ena na yi ne be ye kakraka mama shiami a onim se me na yire mama onim se me I paid my dues to a net success ewo ayi ne fufuo choba no oni madwuma me yema no. Very shameful CJ, a very shameful man. Chief Justice without any shame. Oni ani wo oni ferre. Obi a watia tra badwam so one de wo de aponche bre no a obeje. A Chief Justice asam no wa mfra ne ntoma. Edu say Bobie kasa ana nana poku kasa yesi ya mumfra asam no ntoma. Na wo nim ne ntoma franka wo mfra ne ntoma. Na da wo ko school amani ampo asante mampo no wansu anyansa. Manchebi o say abrante na ada no after 1 week okodam no mama ne bill. The point ni said they oyadu obi atum. What dabu even 1 hour cry no you say was spreading a false information about Magdan. That is the point. Heswojini ne Denis Abwaji omune na mo yedai. Womune na mo yedai. Kojo ponkrumanu ebe yo mu sesini ebe yo sesini. Sa Jimmy say ya na ma 79 for 19 years. Nkrofo we be hunu bibi e wo mu nkokora bremu a ebe yo msesini e wo krom a cause say ye mu man fa bone e mu man na ye control nkrofo no say slaves that we are the masters that emra e wo man no mu no ye na emra no enkan but emra no e ka e ye nkrofo bi me pe judiciary no what side no kwame away you know na me pe ya me ka sa ya tin aha o say civil judicial procedures and remedies no enye okay Omo can be for judiciary no na ye no na me pe osi be ye na mama aki me pe hono me ka sa ntinu me nya kwai hwehwe mame so hwehwe mame me oni a na hwehwe mame me oni tobo na fra bebre so you need to be careful baby wa kitu abi Odia hwehwe me. Dey. Na me ka say enye no enye no. Bebo omoma extensive report on your judicial system no. Denial of fair public trial. That's about prosecutions and but omo kasa for your judicial system no. Bribe good. Mponche nyama ni nyina omo jijini nyina omo kan. And punching nsem ni nyina omo kan ni nyina that's okay don't worry don't worry and punch no a omo gigini nyina say enti yati kromo an yenim say ya jelly a friend say ada fm ni nakotum ade ya waka hu asem waka that's okay don't worry I'll check it. Waka ayi Magdan ho asem midway besia we are hoping yebehwe de bedi akire President Mahama awona probo num no wa ka asem bi And yes, a man for say or Kufuado. Yes, or no. And yes, slangs any the boom mine. And yes, slangs any the boom mine. And I think say Yengo goti Rajo Mahama. Yengo ti.
Juma no and nothing. A Juma din ye. Into Bia Eboa Eddie Drew baby, no Bia Beje, no there to say Juma no and nothing. A Juma din ye. Into Bia Eboa Eddie Drew baby, no Bia Beje, no there to us. So I say, Dino, who name she incompetent Mahama, incompetent man. Almost so, Omoka Bronikasa. Omo bro for near brony for the India. Me make us say Ghana for bro for Nibi. And to incompetent Mahama administration. And this MPP is going to come and transform Ghana in 1.5 years. When we come, we'll give you 1 district, 1 factory. Nanya brofun kwa no muka slangs omo. Ye ka twimpo ye ka slangs. Ghana ye ya mobododo. Ghana ye ya mobododo. Ghana nye here mine. Yet is the castle. I come there. Me say slang no. En fact me fie. Ni ba kasasa no aka say hey Charlie akwe o benfo. Fellow Ghanaians. En fact ma.
Very ma. Pii kura wo mo che ho. Pii kura wo mo che ho. Yet is the guys is come there. Ya more bodo. Ya more bodo. Page 6 on. Okay, Faith. Let me check. Ya more bodo. Yet is the guys come there. Ya ma bodo. Faith. Fu ayinu ya no ana okwa aso de ba kire me no eyewa, but they are talking about the Ministry of Justice anyway. Ya ma bodo. Yet this is gaso so come there. Kasasa within 1.5 years. Na Ghana ya kraba more ai Jombodu ai campaign you know say omoba omba sport I almost say I say abrofo ba be adwuma o Ghana say the don't worry samunia e flash me tim keke so don't ma hamo kasa hunu sa kasa fun sa kasa tantan sa enum dwa kokoti atete kwa kasa yet sika so e come dey eh nana kasa o ene sika no hefa ene yoda sika no hefa ene sika na hefa ene sika no hefa yet sika so e come dey ene sika no hefa ene sika na fa hen. The same people are complaining today. Yaya mo bododo na enra memkwanko ti asembia kwa mo say no say joma ama say omoba galamsey for boys no ma cheche omo no omo be yi omo nyina no more don't worry enra omo social media for any abrade a jomama any jomama side galamsey aba now yeah uni amuno tira say
ye boji midi ni oba na mo na mudi akire se na ta. And you see, Canada Japan was right. Canada Japan share MPP supporters ni din was steady omo din was non crofo omo agimi. And it's a fact. Because when the MPP ni share na ni din koma MPP ada Akufo-Addo currently. When omo share na ni omo kasa, you ask yourself say enipa wey wabodam na ne ho ato no ana say afa no wobodam. Because as many panekano, I mean, you don't get it. John Mahama say, Galamsey for Oba, obey you omo. Na say John Mahama bana say Galamsey for omo, we acheche omo no. When you omo kra no, nyame betua ho John Mahama no aka. Why? Ye bo abusuan ba ko pese, omo nkwa na emra mewia oman we mineral resources. Ye bo abusuan ba ko pe. So omo nkwa na emese se oman we niema. Ye bo abusuan ba ko pe. Akufo-Addo ni Gabi has been cited, has been mentioned by Ekowusi as Galamsey. Gabi what dako what ya and also tam. Hey, the president himself, the vice president, they are all involved in Galamsey. From omo ankrofo na ebubo omo din. Omo ankrofo ya bo omo din ya ba omo ankrofo bo omo din. Now, omo go to Galamsey no. Omo taxes na wo Akufo-Addo de kofro your friend say private jet edu oba kokotrem. Really esika fro private jet for nothing, doing nothing. Ye nyam faso bia mfiri so. Faso bia ni so. Ko wia uwia won no pese wunya Galamsey ho mfaso mumutu Ghana ni abranti a wote amanfi west wasa ene hehe ekom de no no a ono so kwa kope bibi ababa bedi no wo so wo de ne mente ase ya de ye se suit yetimi tu ne ya nane de akwa kogu abrochira ma ye nananom na sa wo no a wotu asase so ewo wansa manfi wo no se me firiche bi ba se be ba betu no ama me antu a ma me ache watum idiot ofui now omujina social media na John Mahama yeah, look send this itemia say a friend say policy send this the ka omo policy ho Galamsey for no and this we near munjai wa munyina munyi wa free prison mo abusuafo Galamsey ntia do makotum no montu abantia APP come 2024 montu aba entia mo munye campaign John Mahama ba no baba yi mo abusuafo nyina free prison amamo ye tuatua taxpayers money ena modi nyansa kwa twa sika free media for mon crofo sa akwa no aneto akakraka no awo City FM no your friend say Gabi bodyguard no Samens na Samens chiachi aneto te se akoko duedue dada aneto omo na ji sika no na say kwasi ada bia me hu so o preach Bible na mo so bodi am kroma no mo upese odi bone pe fa Bible kura so wa sha se esua otabenom ene Duncan Williams nom wa sha se esua omo abonefo okuro no criminals they are preaching the word of God to us. They are preaching the word of God. The criminals momno they are preaching the word of God to us. Ena mucha sika kakraka ena sika no muni media for ni chedi asem de bodawro Galam stop Galam full stop Galam comma Galam day Galam Vanguard Galam stay Galam go Galam come Galam white na muni media for chess can di 10 million Ghana cedis meboa 10 million Ghana cedis 100 billion 10 million Ghana cedis media adwuma na mo chase kan nyina die mu wie ya na mo de abusuafo tisi eye ensase mu ekwa wusi amansin gabi o chirida ko din bepemene aso obi ante Fripon Boatin was na info na etu galamsey no eye Jubilee House for na etu galamsey no ayom na etu Fripon Boatin cut it straight Jubilee House no me nia na amese e bitwo akufo do ne ba omia ene ne nkrofo na tewo womu na etu galamsey no they are the people. Then you jail a young man a occupy bibia bedi a jailing of 5 years, it be 3 years, it be 2 years. Hey, ni adu obi court. I didn't go to more galamsey. As a guy watch da kore na mo. Ekwo wusi wei. Ene nam ho. Ekwo wusi wei. Ene nam ho. Ekwo wusi a audio wo ho, video wo ho. Say material evidences. I mean, abuso. Ni nyina amfa mo ho. Awo akwa jeli obi no obi say obehwe ama ya jai nipa no a wo say John Mahama ya de o chere ho ya de o chere ya santo a atwe wo say John Mahama so ya de o chere ho ya de o chere ho say John Mahama say sa we John Mahama me onyan kada Okwa Western region takwansu ayem baabi obekọ bia no onka and these four communicators monfa saade wey enka mo communication ho galamsey for ma chichu mo no and this ba mo be jai wo mo nyina monka na de also on tiase no the president himself to galamsey ne wo fa asinu mu to galamsey amount for body din omo pointed the Jubilee House yanti kroma ana ayi boys bi ekofa ayi Jubilee House national security for ede ayi Jubilee House security cars ekotu galamsey ewo ayi friend say etiwa forest yanti kroma hey na sa nkrofo we dey say omo say gorgeous begnum ana efridia and just a apartheid system. Oh yes, we are living with white masters. Adia womono baya no eni kwa say ye bi. O tu galamsey, wu ni kwa say wu tu galamsey because we a slave. Into o tu galamsey, wo no ni kwa enye bi. Ono didi watemu a eso didi watemu wu ni kwa say wu didi na tembi. Oh no, I don't know. I could for the way. I didn't say bonkum church or hini so. Now so wow, look at you. Wait. Say nya on my Ghana and a Jimia. How? I was your penny crown, you don't deserve it. Into almost do a tema. Who ni kwa so did not tembi. Almost samra, embrano avion. But ono no enye no eni kwa say sa embra no a ono ka ho asem no eni kwa say no white masters slave masters apartheid system eni no omde ti okroma yeah me ne be ye ho adwuma enti achi obi na sa enipa no se odwene ho a wonte ase o odwene mitimi hwe omudi me ade ya me ya pa ade ya me ya o wiase pa se me di mani sei ehunu wo mu nyina o gabu a chidako I now Oba Asempa FM near our Pyramid House. I saw them. I saw them. I saw Omo Kola we nyina sometimes I need to go someone you know no me Kola obekoi friends mimos sata na mimos yetna asore dan no wo no obekọ na furu etesoro no otwere shechele asha sa boy we say yuji ahia say why no serial caller after all of a sudden modern say baba yi ani atofom adan ya ya GMI na wo probia insight o mo against Mahama Asante 4 Asante 4 nim dia jo Mahama aye wa Asante region Asante region NDC me say Asante region development about 70% aye PNDC NDC there can CPP Kwa na kwashe 6 years ni ana fra na ku tibembe 6 years ni ya besi akoto aba enti sese no ya ntra Jubilee House na ya insight asantefo omu wia na omu asi aba be gina ho ai na asantefo boys ne say asantefo ni nyansa se mo hunu se ai kumasefo no omu ntime anwini ye enti se we insight omu against NDC a efa enti mo asase mu be ye bio mo asase ba be ye bio enti ai na reguni no wale osibanjo ina mi otumfo da na and as I say only di Babomiano Crawford or Passantidin just about 20 now the Ukromo Hini war Quacotocotono said when you bro who do chew tune for no so Bukromo Hina and go on our best rampibo and dear free. After the Dimba Omiano Crana, a large the crow ferry. Say, I'm from Pastor Timothy. Hey, Kusi so bad than Yashia, Nipodia, Etianeto. Kusi or so bad than Yashia, Nipodia, Etianeto. You can never become an Ashanti. Baumia, you can never. And we keep on telling them. They feel the Ashantis are powerful. Until you feel a honko bowomo, bet me my power, bet me my to me. In your 2 minutes, we are near Ghana. And some of us, we keep on telling our people that Ashanti say, shine your eyes, Suyanyansa, a Jimmy 40 say, a first uncle from Good Jubilee House way, and you so fala Suyanyansa. Jimmy 40 say omo Jubilee House nkwasi aforce ano enyusu fala suanyansa hasi ojiri all kan so yam fantini adan no anfanko free ni kromu mfante yes sa bola ni abetu agumuso wa Ashanti region mwanda ni zoom lion mo na mo prepare bola ya mo mano ya kachire mo krofona mo no mo a sign no this is what they think about you Embassy, but on this issue about a yes uncle we me no ya twa upon kroma say upon kroma no man to me and call it for omo prosecution ya behwe Ye nyina eti kroma ye behwe. Ye behwe. Ogbejeke. Bam 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 to the 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 bam bam. So and the chance okay, so Francis and I say miracle no to Fredu Krum. So which means a piapin for nkwa na gu latte. Okay. So a piapin for nkwa na chese gu Francis Jubilee House. I also another reckless man. Another reckless man. Akwada ne si achiko no. No game pano. Adai. Na ohun se kwabem for kwana gu. Joma ama time o se entafo age Jubilee House afa. Ye no na nya tribal comment entafo. Na ba bia be fe bia entafo. Na me bia be fe bia ntafo uru office bia tani ne tewo na tani die ono de otra office enye tani die on the office ochiri office akanina office fatano ti ya na me hunu sremfo no a omudi ekufo ado achi saa ne omo nkrofo bitimi hwe obo saa no masre Wumuni ma the cry was microphone way 3 more. Anyway, 0302208090. Yango to man for again. Say na Friday ma min biem. Yem biem baby ad be fa bia na dia fa. Hello.
Yes sir.
Pacho yanko yanante.
Mr. Portier. Bobie. Ti wa na me nya di. Kayo mo pa. Papa. Bobie. MPP. Ansah na me koso ni tia de peni ba ko pe. Ya de zeni ewo na west. E copy. Message dem de na tuma. MPP awo se de. Omo hand over my English. De bia oka MPP wo ye fufuo. Pero o stress na MPP kasa, e fufuo ne kasa sa. O fe se omo ke bibi na omo ye hu. Mu ye hu. Wow. You see, after Bule Dibi, Manana de Yana de Share, the year 2020, Kulipa 18, which last I said 2024. Nanado, near Pipi, Sadoma India, and Omada almost die, Munyani, almost die. They are the papa. What to forget? They should try it. We are cutting another come 7 December 2025. Okay. The power of Mama. You handed over a peaceful Ghana to Akufado. You should hand over a peaceful Ghana. What's so minor your car? No Russia Ukraine war and COVID-19. So many are the COVID-19 ever. Put this recklessly. Oh, you should recklessly to put this don't have high private jet. What is our man now saying? Then I'll can. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to in some of our radio so and so because we say Obia Udia Kufado to move in your one bottom. Because home bottom one and clap up and or maybe fast. Oh, fast. That's it.
Mama go find another caller. Hello.
Hello, Bobie.
Yes, sir.
I go.
Yeah.
President, I've been winning one. Ghana needs to be a yen. Omu ye galante on Plaza House. But Ghana ni e fasobo ne bigas. Eko ye galante se open nanum diane edia. E ye pe ifonu ya. Omu jeri amanfo ma bro rock. Adim boni. Efo adim boni. MPP fo aban adim boni. Bo ifo se omu trimu ma.
Hello. Sorry, Mama go find another caller. Hello. Yes, sir.
Bobie,
hello.
Hello, Bobie.
Hello. Oh. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Bobie. Bobie, what for me here?
Mpacha yanko.
Bobie, only Ansah me Bobie.
Yanko.
Commander. Na me bo na the party say na me bo mpa say about 2 o'clock PM na ma tiu. Me tiu say dia na kwamo de me kra na ma me. Bobie Yankopon nshira wate. Sam na o kan NDC for mo am pe radio party adicha na pa eba bia mo fama pidin so am meten sempa. Asam na wa kan no. We start for my MC no kura pem no. Your friend say Dennis wine no. Already say what to ni apa. Campaign message in Ansah. 1 village, 1 day, no more bread at Toast. Ghana for about $2 at Toast. Asante Maya, the Momodi at Toast. Even though I came up with the Momodi at Toast, they say the Momfa John Mama are on pen and want them. And time going starting at and I will be a young on better much.
Someone.
Hey, as a Ghana baby, as I before said, said, Mama in the hall, said, Namu when you have seen me. And Mama Papi Yamu. Ya wana jo mama si keje ti amaka ma yedu kuma si ko bebe ewu ana afa military hospital ewu ana market bebre asa wati ato peti ye project ahudu afan nsuo nkania che company nursing training wa Asante ready ewu ana Asante fo kuma wu papa ye ba dia no wa ya mamu na no ada kwa brefo be di mu atem ka che mu se mo pa duru a mo tunchi ano kura no ya ndiri okuro mu ha Bobie John Dramani mama wakasa to Ghana for your son. You saw the papa the use up on a chew or more guarantee site, no. I'm a Mabusia for one to more much to the papa. At the actually Ghana who can adjust and the court one they took a Bobie before no come at them.
Uncle Assam so.
No, Bobie Maka. Dear brother for Coin who feel I tell you to be who feel Bobie. Bobie catch NDC for some most solid wakaye movie dan wa video so na mekan me tie be nya kora na chena ye kwa akoto aba ti o so no so ye be ma de bra champion onu ko ye ni be ma ni no ba street so a mama police ni na chi mama soldier ni na chi no ko che o ti ti ye ni de chia ba so ko nya platform na o kata di o pre kata ne boso no me say Bobie 2024 so we soldier ni we police ni wa na tuo no be kita no ugane because to one mama may get Ghana pay, Ghana party to mama to my Ghana party to mama bra, your mama put to money in the area, and now who try you woman, for Danda you woman, and then to meet you about school fees, and then will be a no cassa, and none down Kurano Koya, 2 weeks in my will be able to say, I'm not know how many months. But we want to want them. Who said Ghana education, who said Ghana school, now it's a man cannot. All right. Yeah, catch them, I catch a Ghana for some moment. Now 2024 there, you movie. one. Why not Mensa Jezebel? Because or you're not changing why not could do a 2. Said 2020 or Kwaya. Young figure across me declare that India me was so 5 times, no South Korea. Nipa Makumaku was 2 yana. And then the can come make Ghana for because 2024, Bobie, Yankasebe Mujatemu, Mudiagro, no Mudaye, to say black champion now, who say. All
right, may say, my man, go find on that call. A quick one, hello.
Bobie.
Yes, sir.
Bobie, Yamiasum being Kanu for our studio.
And council so.
Bobie, where you will be a Bema Wampa, and not I'm walking to make a Casafi S way or I use one constituency.
You, Nana.
Bobie, you have a moment you see, if I'm doing Oku and Sa Incum Abaso. Obey DC, I use one, and I'm in Southman, a police station, a Sboya, and never bought girls in Kunu buying. I'm a security, though. I live in pumping, I use one, and in person, so Yakupon Papa. Bobie, the Britain visa ends for there. NDC at Akunyaso, 27 years, NDC, a 10 million voter waiting for. Bobie, the never go whole center market. Boko Wake, I'm going to say who center market.
Nana, what's central market? Unim Nipa Osie.
What is here?
Nana, this is a Maji whole central market and airport. No,
central market.
Enti John Mahama esi go said o free Kumasi obesni ko ho a ehho asem kura ba ya MPP ba ya na yese o si say Dabio mo na 2017 mo ba ye na mo say stores na John Mahama si no NDC for afa enti mo agege stores ni bi di amamo nkro aye mo na mo kai
Bobie
enti dabai na kufa do besi host stores
John na shasi a an ampampa ana kufa do ma to aso akabe edi na ngadu ana
Dabio nana mwako endi nana mwako dabai na mo betimi akasa pa kire se ade we ye na ye hyase na ye wie enesi wonte se John Mahama NDC betimi akasa UGMC ye na ye hyase ye wie o betimi akasa terminal 3 ye hyase ye wie dabai na mo beka bi na mo agyan manso no
Bobie se o kasa wa ho terminal 3 aya menka wansem terminal 3 na ye John Mahama $74 million esi terminal 3 a uko Ethiopia that is $9 million at the airport miensa amu gaino ene no rescue
enti mpacho nana mwako dabai mo de mamo fa 73 o dabai na mo betumi afa $150 million esiketua bi di amagana fo
obi okọ abomofu a yesi kuda wo ho ene nkwa ko school ma okay you block na ko 8 boma ene abomofu de na e ba ko
okay all right
okọ abomofu
okay okay
okọ o say you to come to we sengwa na eye manko ade a na so edometri ha na ze akwa kom skumo Bobie amamu ayanto aso na se ya mutimi kam asem se asena na do ba onye hye aya mentim asio Bobie dan me ka kire wo se ya wo Bobie na wo bedi NDC anim na wo sega na fo bo se bo magana aye se helpina na jeti ko ye wa John Mahama de amamu no wo bubuda no ye MPO obey deputy minister why vice why omam pani mu a no owo akonya bia se oye Ghana ye nimre na mebu enya adwuma nya okoka oso onye madi enti na ye John Mahama samba oye magic and e kon me so ko be kike adwuma na fonya bia ye and e ket luten chana Bobie amamu me se de wa me kala se you ko do better konya so wanya hwe kan Bobie ne na nkola eco school free say yo say no if you crazy man no one is scratch omo ko school abuda choma bo man we ho bra and that for the be yasa Bobie ayo fe from 2007 okay Kuford was empada and me yam wa say na beka say obeka say Kuford me yam wa because me you was there say bibi na ojo na won san kan say your tell you me go me ntia and Kuford for the year hwe Bobie obeka say onya bibi aye
me ba cho ere no aye
Kuford buy me no ka say let me pokwasi akọ insawm road o mo ye no piti osu teshi nwa beach road what you want to why no ayo me to dey ya na Bobie
enti nana mwako se na over mwako se ohwe Mahama 120 billion meboa na Kuford e ka ho wo dey emfa se Mahama nko a na entuhwe juma NDC this can ye now be 450 billion juma anti eyofe there be question and I make say the NDC the 8 years the homo gi ne 120 billion no enye do Mahama nko a
except for a year 3 years ya mo chom ka 3 months arrest no for the baby PIA it's going to PIA arrest them that one so ka that 3 years no go one arrest na
enti esebosia 450 billion no mu
me no ka say
that me busao
me say me no ka say COVID buy no so ja police and then that is young chom ka ya for ka
want to say police for no so more for scan want
and Bobie
and you see the problem with Muhammad Akufo-Addo actually say even a news kura na muntie every said ye be ka kire mo no I did the police for complaining nana mwako a police meba a police for complaining say o ma first kana mo usu gira say wunim enti asem we koso okroma nti wunim na wunim dia na wunyim ye na ya de na sikano dabi sikano e ho be ho
ye ncho mo kan
omo complain so mo sanka Aye front liners sika yes a report to say akwa ko dika no fori ata ho. O be se me nka se wo me ma me ho a na wo me papa ho. Me na me nkochi no.
Na ho na be no. Over ko jam na no.
Bra me nkochi no. Bra me nkochi no. Eya bra.
Asema for Kenya and then what you have was no. Asema na Eris Bonka or Ghana high. Good for good. All die be die do or die affairs no. You were thinking that which share between a mobile about money to Kuno. I didn't back up for them. When I get back up, but that was said, a year was the 2024 election. What I can be some winner next person about there.
Okay, yo, that's it.
Now we told you about to get from us.
All right, and I want to that's it. Thanks. But my main can't just say. Ekufuado menini ni ase metua me taxes mano me na me feed you anene yere entina sem de me kan de akọ chena me da ase. All right, one more mujira chire no fan cheme. Hello, sorry, hello
Kwabena.
Yes sir.
Good afternoon Kwabena.
Good afternoon sir.
Yes let me give you me kase free abeta.
Okay.
Ono na mo akodi ono de na asem de ye mfanya asem. Kwabena wonim NDC communication I was down. Wonim bibi same jamfi say TV so say radio so the kasa perfect but practical aduma nan kasa our ground or you weak. Kwabena wonim say NDC na wo power and the MPP wo position and na nyenka ekosu ya enka Ghana for enka MPP ni ye enka Ghana for betu akodubri hasakopam joma ha free enti fan say electoral commission sa appointment NDC point me enya ho hwe enti kasa bring NDC into me fan say electoral commission we MPP win enti no say yes still callers say you communicators okuta 275 constituency communicators in deputy 16 region communicators any omu deputy kwame Kwabena she nkoso she want to see enya more media any CSO bia enka de enka obi ante de enka ekoso communicators no wo himfa adwuma no de ne kasa onim awo TV so no radio so but adwuma san kasa wo grand kasa me janti wo ye down kura esese mpanyin fortenase no mu strategy no mu hu say ensem no esese mu magan NDC ye magan na 40 ase say MPP bebi omudi o mana kokodu sabre no yen NDC fo ne ye wo hu tumi say betumi aba but say fan say dia Kufuado performance ni nye enti betena say ya Kwabena Ghana fo be hwe yanim din ama kokodu ho no ombesa koto ma Kufuado communicators say e poor I say ma Ghana fo hu say ya Zuma nursing say ntokwana ye kokono yekute yenkate refini de ko police station ho no ye kwakofa ye resource yen tinasi my electoral commission e me kai polling station resource my he say collection center no e wo ho omo mbe ye adwuma ho be ye adwuma but yen ye fa resource every branches adiako region ama ya hu ntem no e say NDC communicators no ya say ka ho asem what if say media for na say NDC and adwuma ye ma NDC communicators no way some jamfi won kan ho okuta 275 constituency e wo himfa she nkoso akodi adwuma na to ho so no is like wada sleeping Kwabena me di yawo oni wadwuma ye for mo
okay we that's say mama go for that call a quick one. Hello
Kwabena.
Yes sir.
Kwabena, good evening.
Good evening sir.
Kwabena wa uni Kofi ni
okay Kofi enko
Kwabena I think said yamini e kai no kwasam na wo ka no Kwabena wonim say 2016 adwuma jomama ye nyina no Kwabena wonim si ya ntwa asem o free power wie Ansah ye betin ye ma bi kura jomama aye kura ne ka obi akura ni ye communication ye poor enu ti na MPP nya ye joma num edi tro tire ko forma don ko votirim ama ye den ye lose power no ba Kwabena mpasa me ko bibi so wa se ya I think
but uni mamenka same way some issues about my who say a man for post to some fee a free ram who's a man for your comments and all that but mind you some fee and you're non kwaso na ye jumano One encrophobi na ye adwuma no.
Ofa come me kwa de me fa blame mo no.
So yes, one na dia ni muntu obviously ni din na mo bebo. I'm not holding brief for him and yes so ye me nu anti na no. Sami for ni me. Say ade na nye na so ye me papa kra me ka, but I think say encrophobi so hijack communication no a wo mo a hu ade kro mo ye hu chese omo platform no so uko hunu nkomo ni bia meba the point is say but the point is say enya samejam fin kwa na agye ahia I beg you
Mate offer we dey man come asam so be cho nkofo we chom person kasa bi offer afi ma hu say MPP for na gya omo kraman no sa brown hafo mo friend say abronye no say afi yakoma na gyani adi because yakeji no yakoma na gyani adi say wa ba mo say ba be ye dede me say 2024 of Kwabena kromo ye nya dat na kromo ahade me say this ye betwa sa num gya na omo ye na atam didi na omo dini we say na of Kwabena say ya pa hu say what the basic the betwa so omo gya no enkraman so omo gya hom bulldogs no omo gya hom ya twa hom baby biom be hye ye be hya hom ana me ba abitifi MP no o dey say omo Kwabena yin le fi ko wo enye ni fare enye na niwo se do mama si hospital agu o na ontimi nya ye ba ono ni hotel ne de wotimi aye enye ni fare na mentimi
I say abetifi hospital na wana meboa
ehona awonu ni bro no so awonu ni bro no so ba Kwabena opa tuma obi no ko tise no ko check ba e be boa ofa Kwabena wudi si Saturday na omo yo work no omo fake work no wudi si mo bi yare da ambulance ni ana wudi ni ko hospital omo support ambulance no because ba womia e work etem mo na nti fi be bi o so mo fa mo ma ambulance ni kwa na ambulance ni ko kwa service research we ofa Kwabena enya ni wo me say nkoko kro mo ofa Kwabena me ni flow di me ka kro nkoko ofi ofuro bi na bi sa no adwuma bi adi wo aye taxi na wo ho taxi ana omutwi apart from taxi adwuma bi ani ho sama saba eba be gina as MP me ka hu bi ana ye campaign ama saba no bi tu adusa e won nkoko adusa na bi fati ati we ye fan say ajakwa kwa no so e kwa no ko be kokon na kwa no kwa nje e kwa ni na ya keke so bi ofin nkoko ise ne bi sa no saba na ba ye no de tie and die any issue you two ana ba be ye bohu ana boys ni ya adwuma ye ho nkoko ko nti adwuma bi ani ho aye to so na boys ni ti na wa ko gina na wo be se be se ye nya ye free through a ye be kan no obi ti odi be si ye be twa afa Kwabena me ka kira wo obi ti odi be si ye be twa obi sun class
ma me fa be last two bi na me fa nwie hello
Good afternoon, Commander Brohan.
Good afternoon, sir.
Commander Brohan, already coming straight point. You can remember. Opening the intention team. And he said, NDC, and I finish because can the Japan catch it? Yes, sir. If you dare me the way we manner we want, I'll expose you. When you become a boss, I then a system we call off I can manual. Now, because I'm not saying. Other than a system no call of American manual. So you have your kill. Now 2020, in fact, figure Ben they declare president. Figure Ben, if you know this figure is better for me, the which particular figure may be declared president. Now, MP of friends, Nahaman Musu was in Namano Manaka do be. And of 2017, we got and over more than 100 ministers. At the same year, no, we don't cover CSHS with the account. Now, and I'm not why are you guys going to pay all these costs? Now, they say, the Catillion, your boss, at the end of 1111, Labadi Wuko acquisition. They do roofing sheet, and I do say, boss.
Okay.
And we're there not in China. Now, yeah, who on manage the Paden, a Ghana, who in our son, who 77 and I do crowd to what we MPP for the NDC voted. I want to press conference. Why don't you call minister? Number, the reason why everyone do long time near Labadi for the Obi or Kotaba, and now about 37. No police hospital. You know, maybe who here I am percent. Then yell about him go. Train first will come back to him. Or no coming to manage a party. I want the who said about Peninku for Papa police in here, or the police, Papa, our pension. Okay. 2 tons of corn, and you didn't answer in there 1 year, now 2 years. Because I am favorite. Akai is the most notorious abu robber. You know, Cotino. There are 2 of them, you come in 8. Put it on the moon flower, no, that the media. There are sorry, I won't continue Bushia for a Bushia for sorry. Yanka said, yes, I saw the I jump from. SWAT car, and as a police force, so you watching some mask, say, we are now was allowed to, and don't to marine. No more any Muka to Adana. For what? Obia was a footballer, what money meant to. They said, the carrier say, the boy. The carrier say, now much to parliament, because you go to man for what? Muslim Quadis come, Munka. Because 8 ministers, I want to be MP for MP. But in the big press conference, the catcher said, I can't do your honor. I am a fool. Oh no, can't say one MP for Cairo, MP behind this. Nana, I tell you, because Nana doesn't put them in Libya, obviously, on one you quote for our parliament, I support this young MP, enough for or Casawa.
All right, okay, thank you. Okay, you all right. Okay, so I mean, in fact, last caller with me. Hello,
Bobie.
Yes, sir.
Sir. I mean, sure, but yes, every 3 phones. We are general manager plus 1, 2, 3 ultra modern. I'm sure baby a phone, and then the first time I'm about feeding so. And then the young con boko me quad. Denta homeboy or so about the second denta for Modamanda. And now, Mampana Baby, Vice President, Gaia Research, the whole West Africa. Obviously, Mampana Baby, be anywhere. What born in homebody to say Dr. Bobie and to one another in the basic.
Na mini asa enra info global info analytics for no de survey by Alan Elidi Baumia and our
almost Alan Elidi Baumia. You will chrome her or my research more than 6 times, which is 3 years ago, said Baumia. Modern more what ever Africa, Hanya Ghana, a being see that. And it is a report we are banner say Alan Elidia. Yeah, MPP for the
okay, but for the years, a report you can do whole Africa, dear.
Bobie,
yeah,
but on your trainer, program here with the palm, thriving, and then I first time to young Connie Kakaka, young Connie Kakaka, yet the MPP for the say. Sir candidate 8 year or more back. Yeah, delegate, super delegate conference, Nayi, Nipa 5. I am no Coco anymore. Yes, sir, Nipa 8 in a dear. Obia Pata. So the MPP and him. Obiara. Young Koyet Nana Dufour. Any John Mama, we see a papa no Crony Uncle now would din your quatem. Sir, Sabin Katia, A.D. Your friend Sami, your friend Sami for 2 years. Yes, Nipa 8, Mr. Keno, Sabomi Obiara. A Greek means to be a by your sister say there. Baby a Bruno. You who said Dr. Baumia, and they did the Kona Noah. Now if you go for oil. Meanwhile, what an amo of Casano. What say Omo, and this is the loan, M1 billion, and MPP within 6 years, Omukuta 4 something billion a trillion. Meanwhile, a year more Casa. Kai say, Lona MPP are during a good edition. Yet GB at the service say, and this is what Bosia. How much Bosia? Now, no, you're doing. You can't say a government maybe to ya just a tongue Ghana. Until loan na do agye a nemo ka no asem se 4 billion ta he no ye de bitua mo ka na makogye a na ye wobosia ukotema habo anemo to teda
eja wa enti so bi ka kire se wakobo bosia betua bosia mo side bosia no eka enti wa eja wa kasa we enti efe
minia Bobie
eja
se me fan se minia no wakogye bosia te se 10,000 10,000 ya amount ho te se 10 years se 10 years ni betua 50,000 na every month bia me de sika kotua bosia ne bi na ma hwe se bosia no ebe di agu
enti na do atimi a kire mo se obae no na eka no nsi hu se na ewo ho
minia watia se wo pese ohuna Monday meye ni nyina ma
mate
pate Kwabena intino ye problem nyina ne se MVV communicators no omuntimi nkyerɛnsɛm we mu na so omuntimi kyerɛ mu ama Ghana 40 asa me yɛsrɛsrɛ ne onim sa me bongo hwɛsɛ John Mama ye papa Northern region season a yɛde dua adeɛ yɛ 1 season over south a ɛyɛ 2 season wo kɔgye bosia sɛ wo de bedua nnua yɛ nkɔmfɛm wonim sɛ saa tam no na ɛyɛ dry season a north nso tɔ nnɛ koraa adeɛ kyerɛ te sɛ 1 month nso ntɔɔyɛ ba wohwɛ Nyankopɔn anim ɛkɔgye loan sɛ wo de bedua nnua ne nkɔmfɛm ɛyɛ dry season me nua nti yɛkɔɔyɛ na yɛ baayɛ nti sɛ wanyɛ bibia ma wase a nti wobɔ no korɔ no kɔnɔɔfo kɔhwɛ ɛyɛ atwifo kasa nantwie ni nipa no nsuo ba ko ya kana me fere but it is reality ko ewo mi bongo
me pacho sa asem no slow su de kwatra PCFM me kan me slow su ba wakosi pipe amomo
wakosi pipe na jomama wo yo kuro mu wan kosi a wo expect
me bisa said you say entafo ne anantwie na num nsuo no nya power obey no CCS di waye
minua yesu usu a na usu ne ya mmobwa na obi besu mu ya boa na wa ufiri sibe mu hono wantima nyo bibia wo besi estate nye kabama camp achi even soldiers ase kwa me kuma beji ya reserve so omo nton omo ye parachute ho ye na John Mama beji ya wo de esi ni estate ya wote ho
then na wana catch us John Mama estate
me side ho enti minim wo si wo ye nyina minim Bobie Ansah mama wo ho betaye se mu kasa yese nana dubaye wonye hwi na ye kan mikutava very softly the generators yesi ho John Mama tam dum so ni fanya life nkabadistan ye friends akra FM kabadistan maso generator gugu nka mo kesi na masakom from independence to tema kwaya daso mutimi yedi nana do mekoba biara ahemfu siso mo kwan asai mo se kwaya wo Ghana hanyina mo yeye mo koye wo mo ye no Kuwait.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Amen.
All right, so that's it. My colleague, broadcast journalist, is joining me in the studio. Want to talk about?
Anna, Major Senapomia.
Nyamia Domboko. And the NDC MPs know where Jumakakra, right?
Sure.
Then Alan, Baumiasu issues no. You say 21% for Canada, Japan, and say Alan is leading with 40 something, then Baumia with 30 plus. So you be dealing with those. But say, hey, Akwanye. Anyway,
the Liga, Mamma, I tear for,
and
near her for and away. You did so be a pomme. My men for, but the first time I might see you, one I say, MD as well free
any braba
means that angel about me akasa be free any braba na tira smoke nana very simple MP before some say NDC phone ready but MP before them so ready one month tiase and it is never true say NDC phone ready nana call law school o call can say finance and for natural made law enye chachu any Dr. Anyeni emo natural made oko finance him for natural made the later misatas and the rest MP before onko just we city news now kasa mensa asem Samens on manage City News City any dia on manage citynewsroom.com publish April 28 2014 on publisher say UDS report 85% of cedar trees survived. What kind of story across say? An average of 85% of Savannah Accelerated Development Agency sponsored tree planted within the northern Savannah zone of Ghana survived. A draft final report issued by University for Development Studies has revealed. Nana, Uko school now so now 85%. Is it not? Excellent.
Excellent, yeah.
No could you na say 85% are survive here. And yes, success. Green Ghana. In Yanum so mudia nana away. Young quetchy and cry ye. In Yanum mudia away. In terms of percentage, in Yanum was a survive ye. Me minimobio ye jumo forestry. Our greater crack catches in Yanni the survive ye is not even up to 20%.
The omucha $1 million was said.
Yes, ebesi ne Ghana for we don't know how much a Ghana ya spending on green Ghana. Say the Union, we don't know how much. Ebesi na mnu kase womwa omu provide seedlings. Ya di omuka millions of Ghana cedis are in
this kind of way.
It's kind of that's the question. John Abujinapo kuku okwa Chiramadia ba kwa John Abujinapo as a minister for lands and natural resources. Wetimi aye under his leadership wetimi survive as a minister. Oba galamsey fight. Na no ankasa tena wiem shemu kwa Ashanti region. Okohuza afi kura na asase kura say more. I have visuals the omo permit me their mom. Ene yensu kona kwahwe. Ene chebi President Kufuor Krom chebi ensuonya bom kurududu na ejiri ensuonya ntore kura no na chebi kuru na ejiri.
Yeah, for the first time.
Mahama koka say ahoye galamsey headquarters. Yes o amra mepacho. So na nando na kwa Kufuor na kasa num to say ne because of galamsey activity ensuoto a erifa chebi a obi ahu chebi. About 3 weeks ago me kwa pedwa ye. Na yanim na abra abemua 17-year-old boy ekoto galamsey pretty mu ye.
Oh.
Apedwa.
Oh.
Kwesiada o. Kwesiada okoto galamsey pretty mu ye. Apedwa ye. Awfra na okochebi. Enti Samuel Abujinapo as a minister for lands and natural resources. So fight galamsey President Krum and I West. Ensure chache bi hwahye nyina na okodu no me say last me free Kumase ba me du bonso na me so me fa ho ye say omokwa ne ye pa ampamia na me fili me say
who enjoy it.
I enjoy
and no go smooth
the 5-year-old boy Jesse no I know the other say mom I enjoy na I enjoyed me so almost fat no yes almost fat no
na okay
unya sisu a so ka dede wase se de won tehwe
me so be say Adam say na de amanfo se be mfa me say that driver say akopie chebi kronum na sa da na me ho
no say ka to aso be si apedwa say asphalt me say me driving from Bunsu ekosi chebi efa wa be si apedwa na car say me share ni 13 cars
yes. Oh, quiet, I'm home.
13 cars. And I'm here. And then God, I'm say, I say, Munsuina. And Tomo Metre Green Ghana project, you know, in Yana percentage wise, who was a survive here. No BBC say, one call an entry say, NDC for then on my year or a year voter region. Nana, ye ka social amenities. A boa nipa enya nkwa hospital ene Trafalgar a teaching hospital was built by Rollins NDC University ananu ya President Mahama Kohoi eko ye ni campaign was built by NDC Ho Airport was built by NDC
almost Ho Airport na CEO
schools almost all the secondary schools majority of them was built by NDC under President Kufuor 8 years, MPP cannot credit themselves with just one secondary school. And then Richard Ahiagba, our director of communication, Edema MPP, or called TV3. I'm able to say, Edian MPP also my name bebre. Just what you're saying, Adia Baku MPP, I also my uncle. Anytime be said a brand gazo. Nana, that's how they Richard Ahiagba. We Peter Mewa. What was see a year $1 million mansion? EDC ni chrome. Why? On one casa ni niaba a see yet, baby, you see ni niaba. Where see at a condition now, no
really?
I'm going to go any niaba no, now or 2 years. And almost I know Matiano Mudi opuniatem. MP for some Mudi opuniatem. Mr. Kohoi. Nako epitamu I can Google and see.
So
internet to Google and see. Peter Mewu, Miss on one Casani sister. A we and now what 20 down was yes so Peter Mewu. Would you not to China or Munche and project MPP aye a voter region? Then one say MPP still want to have infrastructure development a debate with the NDC. Nana do Kojina. What took a cost for him for 2020? Nana, I put you money there. Ya bebre. Ya ka se ade be chi.
A good word was come on.
As well mama ba kudi. Mama cause na me there. Me tu me na chiresi. We yan fa toilet nka ho. Put you mo ye district assemblies nka ho. We a capital investment project. Obubodi sa otu for say twa so na ade be ye ka so ba ade be chi.
Said you was here niam bebre.
So say here adwuma bebrebe. Say puntu dwuma so ne hwe e de to aba wa Ashanti regional. And MPP win election ta. Say puntu dwuma e ne hwe de to aba. MPP e win election wa Ashanti region da. E na kokko e kuma say so am run about. Omko kate so how many months ni? Matopoku prempe.
What's a month? Almost Katenu 2020.
Okay. Dabi. Boy, Mikaso me run about.
So me run about.
Matiopoku prempe.
One man come home twice.
Ebedi atem.
Usrana.
Ena kona kwawe. Me free Kumasi ba ye ncheye. Me ko February. Kwakwe so me run about. Ye tia ne tie. Shi koso. And see the MPP 4. Omo person NDC 4 I have a debate on infrastructure development. How? Airport is send out by a Airport is send MPP war in their credit. Would you for 4 times free send MPP Samanyuko from UGCC woman and person. Airport do send or more in their credit. Secondary schools do send or more in their credit. University do send and or more in their credit. They don't have it. Regional hospitals send MPP war in their credit. They don't have it. Ultramodern market bearing MPP war in their credit. They don't have it. A market like Kotokraba, market like Atonsu market, Kumasi Ketia, any Nakika Kahono, Omudi Yesin or MPP 4 peso. And they shouldn't try. Now let me come back to here. Yenya Bakufenu or say NDC communication. Leadership of a medium fee. I said director of communication and as a communication officer at NDC. So then I say 100%. We don't expect to be a bit maybe perfect. Yes, 100%. But there's no political party in this country, including government machinery, making sure some communication. Obi are effective than.
Sorry, Obi de Amewu sister na ina send me.
Yeah, no, yeah, Amewu sister na so no. I think Christ at the capital city. I the move through. Oh, Peter Amewu ni sister na da
na enye opuni de ni bia.
Opuni de nu ensu edu opuni atem. Sir John de. What is Obi Kawatem? Where Amewu?
Say the me for no almost so.
Ko wo no na kwa Sir John forever. Na mi bra penyi bi kasa do so. Say abanse sa na se yebisa ne se position bra onko make kan so onko forestry. E ho ne property e will forever. Ento onko ho. back to Sami Jamfi.
Yeah.
Under Sami Jamfi as a national communication officer of NDC. And the second term no way. For the past 5 years. How many director of communication and MPP for assessor? Papaya a SDNIA is on national electoral so on car and a company. Befi.
I have Befi.
Obeye bi. And you know, Nana Kumia Becumbia. What the Pemso anyi. And yet,
Nana Kumia
over Pemso be and yet, dental rock star.
Have a fem. David, appetition for you.
I dental rock star. No do. And your body not principle too. And
I quite be
no nya border principle so anyinya.
Yes, every says or you tell me.
Anyinya. It is a driver kan anyinya.
Dear Drodo sir.
I would never pim so be anyi. Ana omode Richard Anyagba. Richard Anyagba nya kasa bia o sembe for kopacho. O kasa bia o sem I say Professor Mess time na kwakwa nyi do head of communication. Kwakwa nyi do nya issue statement bia o say Professor Mess be pacho.
Enya we you kudi kokukura.
Oh sure ana say na atika pansam kra. Richard Anyagba nya kasa say pe.
Kwakwa nyi do dey ka number 1 o na asemtia.
Richard Anyagba nya kasa say pe. O say MP before be pacho. Na no Abrante omso abe superstar wa MPP mo amene kototin Sami Jamfi ho. Omo friend say. Na no be di tro ya say din ketia ko e video a ono ankasa sa be pa ache.
Anya miracle sa
ba. E tronko a afi do ono ankasa no wo delete. Wo delete.
Yare.
You cannot even compare Kojo Opon Kroma as a minister for information when it comes to communication. Untimi mfa to Sami Jamfi ho. You can't. And where is a Kojo Opon Kroma? It's nowhere to be found. Now one problem when NDC money say always and yama ye asset may NDC no. NDC will fight against their own asset. No man leave liability na was so much. Say come met me afa so I'm making sure so met any liability to assets no. They will leave the liabilities in the party. Now omo fighting the asset of the party. Sami Jamfi ayebi. NDC communication team nana eyetu wache o ebi ba mi show so omu ko show kra lo fe kwa ye mo mu bi o nana it's not easy to manage party communication in opposition o like MPP before the hold the press conference no you afraid all the editors all the show hosts and producers asime ba be kanie munya ho adwuma you give o ma mo musika. Ask yourself, Sami Jamfi is coming on their press conference. Ask yourself like that. Ask yourself that question. NDC communicators, co-programmer, how many of them can know Mukutaka or Muchi or Mankasa Campo? So it's not easy. NDC communication under Sami Jamfi, say 100%. Nana, you can give them between 80 to 85%. How my year chuma? Entimu for money nkonkosi wo so nkogu ho.
I think say omo betimi abie adwuma me matise so omo wo platform bi say professional communicators so say I don't know yes yemi aba Bobie anom and manage such platforms no. But I don't know. I don't know. Ayana Encrophone to me a screenshot common be the
MPP NDC war Sami Jamfi a national communication officer.
Okay.
Anomu director of communication. And era a suman and a Bobie ada kumuyani deputy.
A suman bear.
Yeah.
One
my friend. Yeah. And
Bobie
ada any deputy.
Oh, okay.
But Sami Jamfi and a national communication officer on only 2 deputies is here on my juma.
So which means Bobie and more year or more dear.
Yes. Nina a communication. Nina a communication. Omo de na appointed. Sami Jamfi elected. I hope that Sami Jamfi elected.
Yes, I do.
And Sami Jamfi omo nyina o Sami Jamfi press conference. You see Bobie there. You see Kakre Suman. Esamoa. You see him there. Plus in the 2 deputies or no mo ye adwuma. NDC communication. Yankofa ne Solomon Cancer wanama oye didi. Solomon Cancer is now popular because Wodi Mahama atem. Because Mahama need to for contesting. But NDC communication under Solomon Cancer. Was there any communication?
Oh, and the far.
Yes, Tiaban say, Yanko say Mahama dia, you can hear the voice of Solomon Cancer. But Mahama Juma ye nyina ya de ma Solomon Cancer as a national communication officer. On ton.
The obey me no ye no.
On ton no, why ye day?
The obey me no ye no. The obey me no ye. But Honto, in fairness, I think Sami Jamfinum they can up their game.
Sure. Na so they will be
because you see me who saw disconnection between the centered communication team no GM channel and the regional and constituency communicators. I see that disconnection.
You see,
you street people call us daily. They catch all the kind of complaints we receive from the northern region and other places. Communicators, so many dim come on the quiet. And so many people are.
And I say Greater Accra, capital. NDC headquarters Hanewo. The flag bearer, no office Hanewo. Greater Accra regional office, Hanewo. Over these 3 quarters, the Greater Accra communication team, they have their regional communication officer. I'm friend Jerry.
Okay.
Many media personalities like you and I. Menya sure say unim no. Very good. Unim
no.
Yes, because Accra la kwa capital nintino. So muye placement no a. Sami Jamfi woni friba.
So they don't involve him.
So it's not about involve. It's about how I also buy no. Sami Jamfi placement radio stations do send your Accra. TV stations do send your Accra. Sami Jamfi placement obey no. E be a deeper 10. And can wo dia way.
No, but you see, the regional communication officer also won't be blaming because
I'm not blaming him.
Meba. Clouds are ebia Sami Jamfi ewo JM efie ono onibi
tie
GM officer okoye nese ye betia no a na oye ne dey
na ko GM officer Sami Jamfi handle communication with GM office communication with GM office no obehwe a statement ba honorable Felicity Kwachi
okay
so any man me Joyce Mutari ba o me handle Sami Jamfi nko
so placement no why can't they bring the regional communication officers on board and now omonya ade
nanati placement ni Sami Jamfi as a national communication officer.
No, me unim Jerry no minimum pakro.
Yes, me meeting once.
Okay, so I'm just asking genuine questions.
Yes, ti Sami Jamfi handle national. Greater Accra say nye Accra nko na Greater Accra.
Okay.
There were other radio stations say what adani ne kaka ho.
Okay.
And if Sami Jamfi ateki Accra because here is the national capital. Mekan say major or the most strong media as you know afar. And then preventing the regional communication directory.
Okay.
So musu be take.
Okay, so the
other stations are in Accra.
And also take measures.
Yes.
To augment the work of Sami
Jamfi.
Okay. No, I get you.
So that is it. There's a lot of challenges omugo through. A common crop. NDC is not like MPP. Nana. Ubetima betina kasa ubini mu babia from nowhere would ask for your number. Now a fraud wa bedum. Anaso a fraud wa komakola o kanshi. Was misu de metoni emoji na wo so no yire no manko didi. Obi abosum ye me support 13 NDC ntisa o. And putting these people together for a year, 2 years, 3 years, for a successful years, even with all these struggles and challenges, NDC communication is better than MPP 1,000 times.
Okay.
MPP pray. And then Abba Deputy. Deputy Director of Communication. Jennifer Queen
Jennifer Queen menu abandon go there.
Oh, na say the way they seminar ka we nya busia asem dey ka. Your family and friends wa. Your family and friends.
Because you are
MPP were Deputy Director of Communications Makumako 5. Nana said they don't sit up. Neither they sit up. Communication and far. And yes, and this if we admit it. Say, maybe there are more room for improvement.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't look down or talk down about the effort Sami Jamfi any God Nako Gamo put it together. Kwakubuahen and Yenuya Malik Basintale. And so Ababe Kahun or Moju or Mayeno Nana or Momo Mabasno Moon Show Moon Cry. Ye afraid be constructive criticism.
But I think they should find a way of disseminating information and backward down across the country. They should, I mean, the delivery is there, a cast strategy. They should plan around, rope in more hands. I call a retreat be war Pediasi or Eastern region, baby. And what I heard, there were several complaints here and there. 1870B, not me minimum some bar. They will put things in, but so there are other issues. But and American, they should find a strategy. Say, at least by how much Nomi and Sadia information nibi wawa. Say Edru a contomra for her. Information nibi wawa. Say Edru a yi for her. Asanteman pon NDC for her. Edru chimfaso. That there should be a strategy. Look, on your own track, Kumasi, my MPP for track Kumasi and come kwasi asem. Now so warm conjumping, warm conjumping. There should be a strategy.
And now you and I, we know what we call agenda setting. Before somebody like Ibia President Mahama. Yeah. If you say President Mahama before or Fred press conference or Kasano. Agenda setting, what do we do? You engage you engage the stakeholders, editors, producers, hosts, online portals. Why engage you? And we be a day.
You're the expert in communication, very so probably good. Will help us.
Very good. It be a day or a few days before the program. No, omo ya way. The story in the bar. TV say news reporters abe fire ya can news in the air for just 30 minutes or 30 seconds or 2 minutes maximum airplay. When you TV be 2 minutes. The next morning, no newspaper will publish. Newspaper no publish here. Morning show hosts and producers will include 18-year-old the agenda. Now discuss it. You discuss here. You better create stories out of it. Until for a week or two, a big issue I discuss it. But now these issues come with a cost.
Yeah.
And it is it's easy for them to do. To the extent that they can even pay to kill your story. How many times in a media press conference? Over 20 or 30 radio stations across the country for the same press conference. But one thing I realize is say press conference and the message ends there.
So that brings in the agenda setting now.
Yes.
And which I have interest in that. Because what can be about editors and all that. Somebody can say, fine, we know say I don't know there's cost involved.
Yeah.
But commander, we have friendly media and so on. Wow. Say NDC your media so media way there say yeah that's not common one. You bet me aden associate ni asem na che. Obetian asem ba ko pa. See. Meanwhile,
no, but you see, I think we should find a way of going around we should find a way genuinely, because look, sir, Adebo announced a grassroots air complaining power, which means there is a problem. And I hope many those in charge, you know. Yes, a human institution said they want to kind, you know. We say flaws kakra or I know they will correct it going to the general election. I am very particular with what you are saying. And the on communication sometimes a strategy.
A strategy.
It's not a matter of rattling. Sometimes a brain work.
Work on the brain. Me mind you know. Work on the brain, because MP before no, almost one policy. They invest in ignorance.
Yes, they invest in ignorance.
That's MP policy, you know. They invest in ignorance, because someone will say, followers, you know, this is how they think. So always, you know, let's invest in that.
And they do it perfectly.
Perfectly. Shesa ayi na ade a show ye some hama aka say say fake ye na push no. That's what they do. That's what they perfect in. And it gets to the people that they want them to get some information, you know. Now farm.
And you see, every before strategy. Omu bedu bonia. Omu ko plante asem no Ashanti region.
Yes.
And one omu followers no. No followers no afa asem na side their bank crying. But NDC strategize no more eja voter region.
I do.
Omu kan.
I have fun fan chemi. I don't be me fa.
Enti commander.
Kade. Station ya. Omu publish false news and Mahama demand apology. Despite media.
Then you am publish you.
I don't publish it.
Please.
But MP before no.
Yeah, Bodin. Was Hejri was secretly was you.
Because I've read my read article.
No, anyamwa. Hesi Wojri. Anna. On say UTV for no the Mahama real statement no. All Kasafa NDC we know about 2 or more website is there. Anna. Akufado ne nkwala no ekofa ena omu yi Jomama kasa ne firi ena omu etro sa tribal
we no e dey
say me central ni me na ha end down play be effort opa negative publications about Mahama if no 100% 99% you be hu no peacefmonline.com.
Agenda na make
no, you need to be on
because no, we are talking about how the message gets down.
Yes.
Okay.
You
over that station you can want some ya. Or more affiliate. Or more broadcaster wa Accra. Or more picking Kumasi. Or more information centers. And no konkrana say. How many stations and anana almost so a kind of crenoa and also almost favor NDC omunya this asset. So that is the you see before 2020 election.
You see I don't know make it me come away no a little bit dicey, but you see so what can I say the answer no and say the NDC and almost sympathizers they are not doing something right.
That is it.
You see.
As I talk to you right now, me no kasa says here. Those who are friends to your mama and whatever, I mean, it's an open secret, so there is no need for us to hide anything. And the Class Media Group, don't they have about 2 stations?
More than that.
In Kumasi. Meba. Make me a site at that year or more affiliate stations. Power FM no so musi Kumasi. I say. The strategy is not there.
That's
the strategy
is not there. 2020.
No, okay. The strategy is not there. They don't have the strategy.
No.
And at you, they are not ready to listen to a industry players. No, Omo say, look, I deal with you say, we see a benya resource we say. So that is NDC problem. And then I can want some. Okay, SMB. NDC dear no some me busa na bet them the ya. When so no on the Ashantis and their chiefs or yeah, the person who knew
Nana,
but NDC is
when
not
it
like
comes
that.
to
No.
this media space now, it's not about the ownership. It's about the poor year Juma. Yes, all court is a Kumasia class media move to that's a Kumasi FM and Adeshe. Okay, this is my experience. 2019, me Charles Makati Kwadwo Yabua Bachamfo the team yeko Kumasi se kwa ko yejuma. Ye call yen ye dika call Radio Mercury and yeko soja ho. Na before you be free Accra no, na my friend nipa or ye political show e wo Kumasi FM. Say ye ba enti ye ba of ye person my plus o catch say you. Nana ye ko do ye no. Obi o catch say ye no host ye no. Ye call na already Nkrofo ye studio homa. Enti ye ko nipa ba ko pe enya asset. Before that, and you say ye kwa panel discussion it's like you pass it through. Na panel na wa ye no. Nipa 4 MPP 4-3 Alaji Sani pene ye NDC ni niema Alaji Sani ni kasa wie ono ni kasa wie a na nipa 3 no abe sam futu de agum and to tia beka so yes this station belong to Yera Sedu Agongo until NDC can feel proud but one na ye adwuma o ehemfo na the producer and the host agenda setting and it's not about the ownership. It's about the way and the agenda setting.
Me, I have worked with Kwabena Despite. I have worked with Kwesichu. And not working. I went close. This kind of decisions and all that. Yeah. Father Dixon. Me joko to do see Hello FM. Right. When they decided say strategically, only se fa kan bebe Kumasi anytime bia, they know what they were doing.
What is it?
Me Kwesichum. Asempa FM. Me na mbesa say more affiliate stations moving here and there trying to put things right. I know what we did to make it work. What I say strategy any pa no station yan dia say strategy ni
adwuma. Bisi me mpa. So
the strategy always idea bia ni wa ya na kwam a despite no luma no enya ni nyira no behu but obi ti say Father Dixon jandem bia ni we be so woni hu ase
nana
o dey say so the but you know me I don't have any problem
agenda setting the producer the host the editors are powerful than the station owners
chairman
but me nana me tie me na me invite to about show no so me na me tie topic e be discuss me na me tie ni pa e be friend na atwe nkomo
chairman onto Ghana the two most powerful media houses owners Kwabena Despite Kwesichum I've worked with them I know what I'm telling you me can ma esi wo behind the scenes jewa me can wa fidie so a eja betom
I was okay.
No, come on. I mean, but look, who were you on text messages that?
Commander,
where tester?
Who knew? Yeah,
or tester.
Yeah, Kwabena was in it. I tell me, say, Masa.
I didn't hear you get
who be there on does who be there cause be who be there
crash e be na no crash ala ko Kumasi me mo ni ko Kumasi no adwuma wo ye no wo de Accra system no akọ Kumasi wo radio station ana na say me share no say chale be say ba Accra bi mu adan wo say the owners no are not happy with sending ordinary ne ko no because as oba Kumasi no or changing niema ani amawom oya ha on tiase do na also on tiase
but even who the never content no crown to change the strategy to link up to other platforms the strategy to link up to other platforms the station owner needs to take a bold step that look this is what I want to do me Kwadwo Prekon we started Asempa okay Asempa is not going for the first 1 month I saw the problem. I discussed it with Cox Tamaklo. Cox Nevon Bakustan could discuss it. They came back to me. So, Bobie, what do we do? Now I'm so okay. So, this is the strategy. Kwesichum say oh mon can say Bobie say he should go ahead. Let's do whatever.
What is the strategy in buy?
Me na me the strategy in buy. Maybe
you are part of the agenda setting.
Yeah, no, but the strategy, there for me is to build my platform.
Okay. That's the agenda setting.
What do I say? So we discussed with the owner. And the owner was like, okay, so let's give it a try. Let's see. Okay, so your pon a Saturday morning. Preko yemuraha. Yemura region way. See a boha power because say Cape Coast for enya ni year. Yenim say be affect because Cape Coast will be a dig western region. Be brenu dig western region. So they will take the information there. Yenim say a touchy ewo voter region. Oti corridor no abeko. So then map out that okay yen touch within 6 months na sample information. The CEO is interested in the strategy, but when the CEO is not interested in the strategy, the other can be I don't know so the problem with NDC and their businessmen and all that is a strategy. MPP for now as an phone in concern no me say strategy na ba politics
anafa na we dey wasima okan
do same
we say it's about strategy it's about ownership. Okay, EIB and why there
he now say your friend is saying good for you no
EIB and why there
Dr. Dufour there.
Very good. Dr. Dufour say no presidential candidate. Okay. And this him.
Yeah.
And him for the year Juma EIB.
Okay, so let me explain to you. Dr. Dufour can straight. This EIB.
Nana don't shift the goalpost when it comes to Dr. Dufour.
Because
shift my phone. I had this here.
Me shifting here.
You to the Kanobeka.
Dr. Dufour can straight. You see that project. President Mills, Ebeka by 2-3 months, summer were free mono. Start after no more email from Sempa. So President Mills called me and called for say your project be moved. Many do for any about Kwabena Junior Transi. And your men will have a tray or more, not or more, and so. Mina means says can't tell. Come a transit say every day. But Mina may throw more and say, oh, where you have a boca, you say simple. No man to say I'm the jao and no bulare. But come out for making it clear say on funny station mama may a party. That is what I want to say. Simple.
So on funny station may a party more fan you. Station be no call and a can say National Communication Authority. I register in the name of MPP or NDC.
Sure.
Okay. There is no station. This station I can was me book Kumasi or more affiliate baby and Dr. Kwabena Dufour dia. Go to Class FM Online, I can say starfmonline.com. Follow their platforms. Check their publications. EIB network owned by Dr. Dufour was the first to donate 1 million Ghana cedis to Nana Addo Akufo-Addo during COVID-19. True of us.
Say your mayor Juma.
Who dear, who tea, and who do they your mayor Juma? And our workers in our honor, the producers and the host and the rest, listen to them, check the issues they are discussing.
But I've told you what their mindset. They are also on farmer.
Very good. And to say, and I won't call for Sebi. Nana may say, me, I can decide, say, me, I won't work for this media house. Not because of anything, based on my principle. If I want to work, na me na ye ni estati agenda
o say on fa mama ye simple
on fa mama ye dey
on fa mama party adwuma.
Okay we dey nyam na me kai yo
na paper and we story no na agency Akufo-Addo do na call this was hey paper we dey me sika o
simple
mo hwa na man fa nye ade we
simple
tie
enti no
enti
untimi nya
jai ese ase misa fo hina ase be go na oka o say do 14 station NDC fo bi tie be mfi so these stations there do Dr. Dufour there dia wo na oka o so say wo mfa nya NDC adwuma
me 2007 ade amini mo wi ase ya MPP say Kumasi na yina ewo 2007 ena omode a friend say JM ene hana tete eba kumasi beye on be see Alhaji Sani so Alhaji Sani me on Alhaji Sani from cause ma start me Saturday show to PCFM na Alhaji Sani so me say time nim je na tete me hu ni da no mo say ya so ne enamfofo aye nampa every Saturday ye show me Kofi Juma Muntaka SP Adamu say chairman Sabonsu ye na ye build this Saturday show no me ne small boy na say John me ne small boy abi wum say me no mo so me me aso na me say host kwakwa da so atoka ono na driver ye mate okay enti Alhaji Sani ka tell him so let's do it for them why so be be kana sem na JM ne ana tete be same no wa na manya ko apani ni me de asie ni ave de almost say chairman supposed to say JM economy that time we mama 270 million na me will be that because na me highest contract crowd despite last time here na so 100 million and that time 100 million in 2003-4
yeah
hey na me top of Kumasi masa so I've been married 24 years
wow.
Na despite I say I be on haka mama na we be open top nam de nyum tumo na blazy fire burn them I've heard almost my kwajiska Only put us any frame busa say me ne agbefo na nam so the station be ya agbefo me sorry ho yeah that is why when multimedia came back for me I felt like let me walk away because why not an ever why not Tenny why not me so be a karasem so the point me say encrophobia or wha me obi ti say eja kwabra say despite media obre ye nyina nim obre ai mami mo a typical example tikase
yeah
ama fo twami nua ba ma adapasa wa change hey was kwabra na ekobo ya because before no access to get rid of you
sure
they have access at the despite media to get rid of you Lady Binyam no UTV pero kuja to send in a message or a producer or ba wanyimo so dia grow be me yina free wona koma kode no
so
the lady forward the message ni mami from pero kuja to so sometimes people working at despite
all these experiences our share can you blame NDC National Communication Directorate why their message is not getting down to the people when you know say when it said the gatekeeping
you can't
the gatekeeping he said you're okay and then owners in Yaba be gatekeepers
but the system has to change.
What is the system?
No,
but there should be a strategy. There should be a strategy.
Anyway,
there should be a strategy.
But what to conclude, what I would say is
I can't 20 cities. You from Mobia who say fashion.
You got to biscuit in a mot. Will break each area. And I had that thought.
I have that.
It's eligible for may say going to 2024 election. The national communication team am assets. Say 100% at least 70-80%. Momwa na mon restructure. And yeah, no communication is not only about sitting on TV. Oh yeah, agenda setting. Now the last thing they say, obefa pen na watro na be pipem. And also betina radio so TV so no akasa. That is the last because the end product aduma wo ye no. But something happens and yama bebre si Ansah before our Benin is successful, so they should help. And microphone say cheer day. They should help communicators. Your microphone be bra. Now I know inviting some ratio swa. Onya kobe won't me, but because the economy is why they know. How many radio TV stations in a team offer even TNT edema guest? Maybe how many? And most of the radio stations they don't do it because the stations are struggling. And now the market on by the time I feel about and most media houses will collapse.
Yeah,
they paying Crawfordy. And the station on the Sika cry and so on the 2 workers can to guess now Bebano. Our Becca's are more patino. He doesn't see why Obama via 1 city sage photo petrol. And Timua Muno Mamon Farmer no keke and support it. Beyond the Mahame. Yeah, Mahama launch code or the supporting the campaign. I'm for GM. Would they just for phone pay? Test 1 Ghana city cross Sunday. Is sometimes and yani kesi no it will be answer. The answer from there. Nana
Kenya Niamra NDC primaries.
Yeah, my primaries in my mente Domi Kwabena primaries in my
okay. Medina Frama. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show, right? So we have Farouk Tema says a purposeful and focused opposition party will not be wasting precious time on Honorable Brian's harmless statement. The NDC simply lacks alternative message for Ghanaians. Their hope is to rely on economic misfortunes of MPP, but unfortunately for them, that useless chacha will fail. Ex-President JADM simply cannot be trusted. They'll be there. Okay, so this one. I just love the way the likes of Unto TV are deluding themselves into thinking NDC stands a chance of winning 2024 elections. Incompetence of NDC leadership is legendary, but we allow Unto to wallow in his self-beliefs. Why, as for MPP, we are resolute and focused on working positively to break the 8. And this one is coming from Farouk. Okay, so we have PSC Kojo Isaac Shaggy says, I know the presenter. Other guys. PSC Kojo mean, I don't know what you want to comment. Maria says, and this same Mr. Dufo wants to lead the NDC party. Delegates should not vote for him, all right? So Ebenezer Ben says NDC should promote their works to the masses. It's very important. Julie says, I'm surprised you see his page insulting JDM. Why are you not campaigning, or why are you campaigning anyway? So another message here, let me check. Same is very great, but it is more of solo proprietor or sole proprietor instead of engaging his team to communicate same message. The MPP ensures they sing from same hymn book. They ensure their media guys and channels are well resourced to propagate their message. Why does the NDC that has governed longer than the MPP expect the MPP media to do their bidding? Nenka can't me.
Nipa message you know or send here no. The word underlined well resourced. They are very important. You see, it can want them. The communicators. And them may be happy. Nana, sometimes some candidates go be a press conference.
I know the difficulties.
So when they consult me, I'm organizing, mobilizing media and the more. Let's say if I'm organizing a press conference today, now I may invite TV stations, Mako, Tena, TV stations in TNT, sorry, a demo should not be less than 4,000. Because TV station on Robano. Cameraman can home, sound man can home, and if a reporter and Casadan drivers. And to the Okona so Mumfa will tom fuel. One man cost out man 400 or 500. And no, just a you fuel. Now for man. Just press conferences. By the time who will do press conferences here Accra. That's what me invited 10 media TV stations plus radio stations, online and newspapers for let's say 20. Now you should have a budget not less than 7,000 for that. And communication is very expensive.
I know.
For you to establish a radio station, then me platform and me kasa do obeti enka. Millions of cedis and dollars are invested. So communication is very expensive. Let's invest.
But you say, and I make a choice because look, Hondo, in all sincerity, me, you know my radio station at Kosombo. Yes, she no man, ya boafo bi amana me boa me say Bobie hold this seat no. Ya kwa na am ya kwa boa am pemnyako. And we everybody know every a man for question me radio station. Men yet a nipa baako pe say I'm an anka so Kwabena me wo your friend say console be that there Virginia FCFC so me ba the point me say no SARS space no ampimnyako a SARS seat no and this bit me lose that seat. Because Niama Ekosafe the amount for a bomb inside wa Obia Nua. So
with this same example, 2020 election, myself, batch and 4 Kwajo Eboa, Charles Makati, Asani Tano, Sebiga, Soa, team, Yakoye Juma Watechiman for 1 month. Yedikako, it could be 1 week in August. And yes, I could do 1 month. They call 1 week in the who say, or more play. Sa tribal politics, the Chiman South.
Yeah.
Almost 80% to 70%. Aye, me and nordness in the two on. And it's okay. So most of them send Pata MP, the Mamason Tomam. Nana, yes, I call from November to December. 1 month. Chairman no and the host ye. And this is Chairman Chamarina School, Nanko Ponchirano. Nana. Ya kwa share juma se ya juma sha se Wakina radio na ne bomwa final stations ni bi sha se peke. By the time I realized there about 4-5 stations and a peke yes ya kon chairman so me enko because e buy communication juma na ye no okọ from who say message ni okọ from pa NTS they say we spent 1 month out of 11 constituencies in Bono East. Presidential NDC winning nyina. Parliamentary NDC winning 9. I know magic back on the day from them. They be a chairman for that. But now do you know something? NDC candidates are or more contesting all these 11 constituencies or more winning and more winning. Nobody was able to pick phone to call. So when I'm mobile ye at the my ye more simple. When ye radio so Charles McCarthy me radio so our Kina radio no. Na matina je mensa kosa boy sigina se atwen se emra robo moye. So easy. MPP if they are wrong, MPP will always get it wrong when it comes to national development, but MPP will always get it right when it comes to investing and building their party. Young Komra, I'll be back.
Your police in your drew, Imbus about Mesa Abamahuadane. Refuse to grow, and your offense will be come. And what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Yadmusa Maya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbus about Mesa, a page immune system, Nabria, Yadiantimu. So say, dear, I'm for the one, the Imbus about Mesa, Dronua dance, yes, and Yarwa who ran Nipa and Nina a Timmy Banaso, and in Yarwaka Sian Kaya, Wutini D and a whole car. No, you was suing, no, a way of buying every home. And now one pa, one dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and no imbusaba mesanoa, and more who are deep in tea. Ya woman timpose, Yaria Esromo, imbusaba mesa, and walk crazy, and you may move bia your toe in row, as to 0246 208496. FDA, I should say, Jody and Crack to Iwaja say, CD capsules, CD capsules, CD capsules, my body say. What body and prince? CD ointment, CD ointment, CD ointment. I don't swear. What brand CD and prince? Mo se wo pe immune booster pa. Se do nipa kwa no be wa adwuma said yes sir. Simple. Copper CD capsules. Enyarewa mo bo rough. Ye nim so anante ana wa adwuma kakra bi no abra ye so week bia. Enya me ha pa no. Enya what CD capsules nkan. Wo ya so mde copper bia. Wo house watcha. Ena CD ointment. Eya dwo tatahwe ada obenya ho no. Ko CD herbal center ya. Wo ye CD ointment ni CD capsules no. E wo la be serum sport. Ya e ben 19 Johnson. Na ko tie se general body pains. Nya no ko todwe eye no ya. Na e ko na poso hunam ya CD ointment. Enti few days shim e ko
the 2024 elections is not only an election for the sake of the National Democratic Congress, but more importantly, it is an election to regain the independence of this country. As our forebears sacrificed to win independence from the colonial governments, we believe that it is our time to continue the fight to win the second independence of Ghana. The path will not be smooth, but we will stand up to the challenge. And we are prepared to sacrifice everything. And I mean everything, including our lives, to make sure that this country is delivered.
Say Jumano and nothing.
Juma din ye. Nti obia eboa edi dru baby no obia beje no de ato so say din wo ho wonim hwe incompetent mahama incompetent ma oboso omoka broni kasa omo brofo ne broni for the ndie me kasa Ghana for brofo ne bi ezu etomba incompetent mahama administration. And this MPP is going to come and transform Ghana in 1.5 years. When we come, we'll give you 1 district, 1 factory. Nenye brofun kwa no muka slangs omo. Ye ka twimpo ye ka slangs. Ghana ye mobododo. Ghana ye mobododo. Ghana ye hiamai. Yet is castle. I come there. Ezu. Me say slang no. En fact me fie. Niba kasasa no akase hey chale akwe oyo benfo. Fellow Ghanaians. And fashion ma. Ezu say juma no enafun. Juma din ye. Nti obia eboa edi dru baby no obia beje no de ato so say din wo ho. Wonim hwe incompetent mahama incompetent ma. Oboso omoka broni kasa. Omo brofo ne broni for the ndie. Me kasa Ghana for brofo ne bi. Professor Jambafo. Honorable Osafo Mafo. Kendo Furiata. What a solid team. Alan Tremantin. This is the solid team. Solid team here. Professor Jambafo. Honorable Osafo Mafo. Kendo Furiata. What a solid team. Alan Tremantin. This is the solid team. Solid team here. Professor.
Last week I've made inquiries. Last week I've made inquiries from the back. The anger is as a result of the result that were declared that the Minister for Education was not in the chamber when the votes were cast. That he just entered. And that is why they are questioning that how come we have 137 on that side. And the Honorable Deputy Minister for Energy was also not there. So they are questioning that how come the Honorable Japamesa was not there, Honorable Minister for Education was not there, but we had 137 on that side. That is the cause of the anger behind me. But Mr. Speaker, this is simple. The cameras are here. So we can use the cameras to tell the whereabouts of the Honorable Japamesa up at the time that the votes were being cast. Mr. Speaker, that is the cause of the strong objection and the sound from behind. That may say that. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members, by our rules, the head count is conducted by tellers. The tellers are usually officers at the table. Honorable members, after the counting, they usually put it on paper. Honorable members, the results are submitted to the Speaker, and the Speaker reads the results. This is what Honorable
Plus, the game changer.
All right, Sabe, baby. Yanko NDC or more primaries, parliamentary candidates.
Yeah.
Last a free birth 3 days na near year Jumebi, with various constituencies are almost figures no a year good. Me cite Kwabena, and I'm cite a year baby set Takwansayim. Na me cite baby to say ayawa so west will gone. Me point in say baby candidates need to be close because Osho bit say Dumelo. Me Dumelo nye debi amakanti we. And ye may be a or ye informations via nya into no but anyasa me campaign mano. Whether you like him or you don't like him, be fair with the figures. Osho 2016. Now be share votes are Dumelo a pulley. I think it's just fair that the party will have a strategy to protect such a candidate. Because baby Dumelo Edruno ye ma wait me sitting ama NDC. You look at Kwabena, Madam Electoral. Who shed the figures. The party should have a strategy, especially oni nipano ekuramu twemamentwe parliament. Then you need to have a strategy to protect some seats. Ya onim say candidates we anamo a omutu no betimi age takwansu ayem 101 pe candidate no close here. Yes sir, I was say ntokwa bi a ekoso ho no enya agro. So Ablekuma West, Wutu Senya, Abrem, these are orphan constituencies, though NDC are winning. But you look at the margins. You know, come more and an but the name himself also what other ones.
On this conversation, you say NDC as opposition party. Ghana for betimia yedomo be bia to Obama say if the party is not disciplined, yeah, the too many mark crowd, you can't protect it. You lose it. Now, something I hand to NDC, but I don't know for my attention. And this is that's what issue with some of the constituencies. Me and outside the crowd, they cry say because of past executive and our national, because of a binum contest and person continue. People didn't want to, punish or use the party discipline rule. So I'm going to be disciplined for. And Kwabena is one. Kwabena is one of the constituency. I mean, Kasami team.
Oh, okay.
But I vote for Medina. My constituency, I'm a team.
Okay.
As activities be brought to Wakoswa, minim. O can't Kwabena. O for Kwabena 2016. NDC parliamentary candidate 8,029,000. Electoral Makurugu by first time. What me increase vote no. They call 52,000. Yeah, Okofa 2020 election. Saradwa Safo, Enya 75,041 votes.
Yeah.
I represent 58%.
Yeah.
Electrum, Enya 52,262. I represent 40.6%. First time in the history of this Ifunya. But you know something? NDC could have won that seat hands down.
Okay.
But NDC again couldn't win the election because of self-inflicted in Yama constituency. Now, we have a constituency chairman called Mr. Isaac Lamte, who is on record that I can play. Say NDC can never win the Kwabena constituency.
Oh, it's a lie.
Me Samon to metre radio so the true.
Oh, how can a constituency chairman say?
Me Samon to me producer way. Benjamin Funisi charge mama. I will send you his recording and send me.
You been your bosses here. Now say do me.
1 2 3 1 2 3.
Because how possible?
1 2 3.
How?
1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Okay, so depending kind of based on the analysis or no, yeah, now
I just
want to understand
on record. Say NDC should forget it. They can't win the election. The only thing NDC can do is maximize or presidential vote. But say NDC ever win this seat in the they should forget it. Record. I did it on one kasanene and you'll be enable. I'm just looking. I'm going through. I'll get it for you. Okay. Now, this same who was chairman or no mentality near, how can this chairman lead the party to election and
me person voice no?
Yeah, I'm looking for it for you. I'll get it because there's something that I sent.
Because
I'm looking for it. I will get it because me nyama must send it. Even constituency more they know. And yet 1 2 3.
Okay, so Obia prompt me with Obuasi West. Obuasi West, we don't have the figures. And there's a munya figures in Maya ye bet me a. We have Afuano Southwest, Afuano North, Wale North East, Sutifi North, Sefi also Okankwe Central, ye Sadik, ye baba be Sadik Ejuma. Abuakwa North, Esnafo North, Achimamponwa, Abrim, Ewutu Senya East, Ablekuma West. Right? Okay. So Kwame, yankosha Ablekuma West figures, no. Yankosha Ablekuma West figures. Yankosha Ablekuma West figures. We have it, right? Ablekuma West wa konto hwehwe ni tape no. Ablekuma West. Okay. All right, sir. So Ablekuma West obi so send me set techman sir. Ablekuma West ye da to ye page ya. So Ablekuma West over 2016 Esla Owusu enya 34,376 representing 56.96. Dina Ohine Wachum NDC enya 20,976 representing 34.76. Obefa a year 2020 Eslosu ade 3,000 neka ho eko 37,000. Then NDC change candidate no change no ebefa Kwekuado enya 30,000 or the 10,000 eneka ho 30,000 for 733 representing 44.64. So which means looking at the figures now first panel na Ablekuma Ablekuma West na MPP actually this move with about 14,000 to 15,000 votes. Now 2020 and this is me closely up with Kwekuado as the candidate, the PC. They call 30,733. I cut just 7,000. So these are some of the constituencies we are talking about. Now, Kwame Famiko Ewutu Senya East. Yankwa Ewutu Senya East. So you have I don't know whether Kwekuado no and Kwame later mon check mame every Monday ko emame hu nkrofo a omo na eba Ewutu Senya East. I don't know whether Kwekuado or no na Kwame ndisi. Okay, and yes, it's here. They want me. A free man they kono. Let's check and know. Because people like this, I think the party should do something to protect them. So, in 2016, wow. I want for look, Utu Senya East. Hey, okay, so 2016, Utu Senya East. Mavis Hawakumsin Enya 34,656. Miami sister. Representing 58.10%. Adams Nu Timbile NDC Enya 24,373. Representing 40.86%. Okay. So 2020, Mavis Hawakumsin call 57,000. Anna Felis na Koyo Okuno. Obasa Kobiu. On a post. Okobiu.
Yeah, Okobi. Or not no on post, but Okobi.
Oko primaries.
Yeah, Oko primaries.
I say a money winning hands down.
You see?
Oh, so these are the figures. Felis na Koyo Okuno no. Up for NDC from 24,000 to 51,561. We're close to Gabino to 6,000. We're close to Gabino to. So these are some of the constituency I'm talking about.
Yes, we have projection now as every clear indication. Me the no. The amount producer.
Kwame Fabra ni mo.
Enti e wono so be mo ba ye dia onya no famra. Same on do me Kwabena constituency.
Yeah.
Chairman Kasa Asemono. Nana they work towards it. Domi Kwabena pick up a party there. When they were branding no. Or one for candidate no picture mo. Chairman so no ye Juma Mahama.
96 2000 2004 2008 2016. Okay. Yeah. So if somebody 96 2000 2004 2008 2016. Okay. Yeah. So if somebody is sitting somewhere, say anyone who sit there, there is no way me NDC ma win sit there. We can only appreciate votes based on the economic or the failure of the NDP. Are you getting the vision?
Okay. Sorry.
So what you know assume? Maybe also say repeat.
Really? This is terrible.
Where your constituency chairman called Isaac Lamte. He is still the constituency chairman. A Kwabena of us returning the seat right after 2020 election will create additional branches and or importing Crawford from outside constituency. Don't be executive for her. When a party for no petition region, they didn't do anything.
Is the problem about the constituency chairman? It seems your analysis is just toward him.
Me throw the entire NDC and Renessa City, no. And I may throw the entire NDC bet me a Renessa in somewhere. Element of party, no, the party nan trase. And to one more, the Biomdom can table consume. Okay. Third, Domi Kwabena Mekay. Collection Center. Omoko Taifa. Omoko Koya. Some polling stations so Electoral Makurugu and ya vote biya. And more collection center an agent say no or more call for recount. The electoral commissioner umunyaji Nana ballot box ze ka say Electoral Makurugu and ya vote no. Or more kan ba kumi now no vote to crowd us sense Saradwa Safo. Then the constituency secretary called Doji had the phone turn off no pie ko jina bonten. Hello okay yes sir or buyer or see saying ketia so munya recount meanwhile saying ketia nobody spoke to a city.
And the dodge no way.
Ono so ye. Ono so da so ye. Kafra. Ono so da so eye constituency secretary.
Oh.
And so you see the mindset.
But Electoral and the chances to say because I wish Obe winning. I wish
Obe winning.
The
primaries no obewini. Yes, they are doing everything. Said they are okay. They are doing everything to say the bear or more the back kanta. The akoso. But the internal elections won't go there.
But the point is, we are constituency chairman. We are secretary. Obia Timia Beboa Peja from 20 to 50,000.
And now you don't define it. So, just before there's a quick one. Constituency chairman of Castle or Juma Mahama or Juma Electoral. Do you know vote? When you say Electoral vote to Nyaye is more than Mahama. Oko for 2020 election. Electoral Kugunya 52,262. Chairman also no Juma candidate no do Yema Mahama no. Mahama nya 50,136. The vote difference no 2,126. What did you do? Me say Mahama eko ho ensho to yi do me Kwabena market. Emma President Mahama eko ho. Okwa and this chairman could even cry organizing Crawford Kugu Mahama ni mu ase. Ewo ho. But because some executives the former Greater Accra chairman leadership omo die when the constituency people raise issue petition said the cost when muntu anamo or ma anye ntino. Right after the election, this chairman went round, created new branches.
So, in this situation, the party needs to have a strategy for such constituency. Say, you was special team yatin or national. Omo do more attention and
very good. So now we hear that damn audio ya boy ya. That this my fancy akoto abakra ne yinwa. Does he qualify? Deserve to see that office?
And America say party no strategy papa say okay, you was small committee biti baby. Constituency say no na omohwe. Difficulties being because we need these constituencies. Eya akato na bro. Na yetimi age. Sakato na bro na yetimi age dia. You should find a way. Yes, abone for.
That's what I'm talking about, the discipline. Discipline.
Now,
can you imagine
say the same thing is happening at Obuasi West?
Can you imagine say a sitting Kita as a national chairman is on record to assess say, oh, NDC for 2024 election, I'm forget it. NDC can never win that. Now, or that's what the national office as a national chairman.
Oh, yes, but
a constituency chairman has said it. No. Say NDC form forget it. What can cry out think cry? Me maintain cry. I won't think a bit will be a think cry. And then the person was Sabobium. Sabobium will be born first and will be auntie. Yeah. Who born first one will be auntie. Nana is a lumba. Can in lumba jumba for fry. Who born first time who's a human head.
Over the second one.
Over the second one. I know who's a human head. Popular request. Sabon in the second one. Na obi o think am ma kire ba bi o kan kakra na obi o think am ma kire pacho mo
oh
96 96 90 2000 2004 2008 2016. Okay. Yeah. So if somebody is sitting somewhere, saying anyone who sit there, there is no way me NDC ma win sit there. We can only appreciate votes based on the economic or the failure of the NDP. Are you getting the picture?
All right, okay.
Think I know. But a moment think I will be a canker and says, so be no, but
my point in say it seems like one analysis the chairman is the cause of
the person say party a busia we any the way any the victory ever.
Exactly.
Say we twi. Na se we so twi kwa ha twi ma mentwi panyi say den ebokra. So if you have a good candidate, na say you have executives and now say stakeholders or more party in that particular constituency, Our moon believes that the party can ever win election in that constituency. It's like push and pull. You can't win. If you have a candidate, a chairman, I said yes, or better candidate, no what on is a I'm not working for the candidate, I'm working for President Mahama. At the end of the day, President Mahama vote to Nya was lower than the candidate in 1 year Juma. So chairman Juma Ben now yeah. And this is the same person sitting down, and the same candidate, Madam Electoral Makrugo, no pull this surprise. No, or sa cobium 2 visits and so or we near a Jenny Bessie. But Nina said the leadership of the party should have shown leadership. You can't make this pronouncement and still be leading as a constituency chairman. And then this former period of Kwabena. Because Nipa no dimanim and then Kako constituency when he is the leader of the constituency say NDC can never win Domi Kwabena. They should forget it. And what is your business? Leading NDC in that constituency. What is your business? If yentimi pardon a Sedin Ketia, Sedin Ketia will make this commenter. Why should we let it slide? Because a constituency secretary and as a constituency chairman. This is the problem.
Okay, so I mean, Minia Isaac Lamte, chairman for Domi Kwabena, also follow it and so also in your fair hearing.
Good.
I mean, it's fair. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Bobie Ansah.
Yeah.
Bobie Ansah, good evening.
Good evening, Minia.
We maintain yes, Sadia we. Sadia we maintain yet. But the calls I'm getting now, about 10 calls, just within 5 minutes, no. Manya about 10 calls. And almost me me radio. Me so now me new radio. Until I say by force, me feedback me one on site or na me better kaimu. Na me started me tea. Now I want to react on 1 or 2 issues.
Okay.
First of all, Domi Kwabena for omunye nkwasia for omunjimi ye. She say your friend is saying one of radio station or your friend Honto me say delegates na e word Domi Kwabena no omunjimi ye omunye nkwasia for she say Honto a oti ho a ono no sika enuti efi ama fon sem tie me because atem na okaka no waka
chairman
mami can be true there is no way Bobie Ansah there is no way
Minia
obi betimi agina ka say ye kokan ballot box e wo collation center that alone tell say you ti wonu oye jimi for papa because yen kind 2020 no yan kind ballot box ba ku say ye pink sheet e na ye hu ye oh se won nim ade se wodi wo ye fu atia say ene be ba wuti ho na wo kan kwase asem won contest da o fo say delegates na wa ha no mo dimi won
chairman chairman
Nana Bobie
chairman
chairman
yenim komo se chairman yenim komo se uniafo tie nyabotre
akwana can you give me an opportunity so that I can drive to Accra FM? Then we can settle these issues. I'm not stupid like
chairman.
Chairman.
Oh, chairman. Chairman, no dey go. Now what you say?
Oh no, but Bobie tell over me. Maybe I will read you for me.
Debbie, me refuse. Tobo, chairman.
But if you have the opportunity, Mate audios upon audios, time now or call online. No, me this sketchy. Me ye Juma, I'm a party. Me share tape now bono. Dabe na me mini obi kasa dabe na me ka kire no ta dabe na me ka say
Chairman, your voice and then your voice.
You see, the point is that what you do, bro, be born come on. When him here cry me
but voice in your voice.
You have opportunity. Now radio station. Then some other than one for your friend is saying tape na meaning the background bon komono. Other than one for number. You know the context we are talking about.
So which means your voice.
Other than one opportunity. Mo say me say don't make Kwabena for delegates. No mo nyen kwasiafo.
Chairman.
Mo nyen kwasiafo. Na so be other elections. Na so be timia win here. What is the point? Say or say won fa obi betina radio station so. Now what can say? Omo aye say. Na obe win. Man win here.
Chairman.
Me call election so. Me say me call election.
Chairman.
So, I've been 2 times.
So chairman.
120 chairman. I've been a vice chairman. Me nyakwa campaign to say sami unto oti wono. Sini for ya oba na oba obeti scanning via. Na okwa ko tenase. No kan kwasi asem.
Chairman.
Me dey me pesa kwasi asem no.
Minia.
Me njisika ewo assurance ho.
Minia.
So no wanya ni bibia odi ewo akurugo ho a ondi.
Minia.
Mfa na asem mba mi so.
Minia.
What?
Chairman, can you allow me?
No, but how can you say collection center?
Chairman, tape no your voice. Chairman, tape no your voice.
Who said that?
Chairman, tape no your voice.
My voice is then so what?
Okay, all right.
So
which means
do you know the contest? Do you know the contest?
So
do you know the conversation?
So
why are you not playing all the tape?
So
and
which means
just a small portion to denigrate me. How can you do that?
Okay, so which means
how can you do that? Tell me no cost this year. Over to me, I can tell me say. Over to me, I tell me baby, who did that beefy? And the contest in which I was talking.
Lamte.
Can you?
Lamte.
Yes, I'm listening to you.
Unim, remember last warning. Be careful about me. Ask me. Hey.
Don't dare.
Lamte, discipline yourself.
When you are using the word warning.
On my side, there may warning because Adia me baba yono.
Nobody can warn me.
Adia me baba yono. One year when you speak blue pass or say, listen to me. And you want to tape now the Bible, which means a full tape, right?
Hold
on. Lamte. Buade. Oh, yeah, small boy. Buade. Lamte.
Me, I'm a different person.
Lamte. Oh, yeah, small boy. Buade. This is my year. I'm a wabusia for rebel. One year, Jimia.
Now, what dear?
1 year, Jimia.
What dear? Men from whom?
Be careful. Get off. Be careful.
Very careful.
Be careful. Be careful.
Me see,
be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful because say who di bonnet na say achiwa tobo say who di bonnet ni stupid boy to say achiwa tobo may I say stupid boy like you say achiwa be careful. Tobo
boy.
No. But what Jimmy? Unim nyansa bi anti tobo. Do be tobo. Na dai no kre. Lamte tobo. Okoton party no. Dabi okoton party we ya kronfo. Tell tobo. O ya kronfo ni acho. Lamte o ya kronfo ni acho. You are thief. Dabi we ya kronfo ani acho. O ya kronfo. You are thief.
We are
a thief. Who criminal record? Who criminal record? You are a thief. We are a thief.
Stupid idiot.
True or false? We are crumb for. Yembeli Uda. True or false? There be Yembeli Uda. True or false? There be we are crumb for. You are a thief.
Stupid idiot.
There be a yanu here. We are crumb for.
We are timid for.
Me say we are crumb for Imano.
No, you
are criminal. Yembeli Uda. Recently you were bailed. There be me say recently you are bailed. True or false? There be true or false? No, hold on. True or false? Now see I are bailed. True or false?
Who could this ask Sikafuna?
No, what the money? And I want to achieve, and watch you on what tape. Was it what me, Maracado?
Mama is Cabre.
There be one told it's never true.
Munto bisano wa ba mi fie.
O bua, bo na wo kura come do. Wo come do.
Ba mi fie before be mo liquid wo
come do. Wo come do. Wo anya wo yiri ni nua. Anya wo yiri nua no a enka pieto kura wo nche bi. Da bi na wo lamte dia so ya kwala. Wo lamte wo ya kwala. Wo se ya kwala wo ni mfaso bi a.
Wo ni mi. Abua, my 55 years.
Wow, and what Jimmy said.
Stupid idiot. Jimmy,
okay, so which means what confirm say your voice here? What confirm say you who did the end this year? What's it?
Moi, me no amakotra radio so na mo se mwe yaye.
What's it?
Secretary no wonim no.
Why?
Me secretary no wonim no.
O secretary no wonim. Ade why wata?
Jimmy 4. Now, mama say you can't aba. You can't aba ben.
Debi o, woni mi nyansa. Minim say wa Jimmy. But
you see aba ben na you can't police center.
Lamte, minim say wa Jimmy, but Debi. Tape no.
Nyankopon obetia mu ka papa.
Debi.
Nyankopon betia ka, o se dedi.
Me say
betia ka because
tape no a honto boy no. Enya me na me boy.
Kwasi asika na. Na se mo pese mo go obi ni masia. So be quite
okay. Honto.
Mame nchiro mu. Minim sa papa we since 2015-2016. Former Ga East MC Honorable Kwasaki and introducing the chiremi. Sabra no a constituency vice chairman. And to okoye first time I meeting okoye donation ewo NGO. Sabra no mo TFM. Or invite ye and I'm talk about the man. And you start of creative platform. And I'm a creative platform near also later na me fish. 2017 me ba boy me to ni dino me invite him man by. Onu di ni birthday me ba. Onu di ni birthday no invite him na me koye MC de man no. Me kasi asem so me kasi. Na me say me kasi. Just a 1 minute. Me kasi asem so. Ento obi a minim ni pa, but me samohonto me say I will never value any personal friendship over the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the NDC.
Ono wan ekodi ngomo no.
Ono aka ono mekan.
Because
we deny say nya no kre.
Was say ono a.
Eh ono a. So what is
but
it? But attend you audio any day.
Was he in contest?
I say attend you audio any day. You see the problem of me Kwabena. Anyway, we penny but ni nyansa wo form. Enti we can pardon him. We hu abrabo no so because who na nanim nyina fodwene.
So minimum fear
so but this is the problem when this word of me come. Now do you know this guy? The late Abeta Heto. Do you know him? The late one deputy director of election. I hosted him on Radio Gold and he told me everything they call, so I have the record. I can give it to you. So I see Abua, let him see you.
Enti there be o me dey tape no na say wo tape adba
wa bone no wa frɛ no odinaye o say ono a
mate me da say mapon na pa che de koso kwame they say me ni yiro see they say dia mo mam bia na mo mam bi akwai ba wa bo mi o wa boso asa mi timi nka se mi ni yiro so e the market no da Opi. You want all? I didn't mean to be Goyaka. And apart, I said, number 1 FM outside show, Bebaso, Mr. Momfamo, Ancient B. And I say, come out for tissue, CD Herbal Center, Greenfield Scientific Herbal Center, posting here during the Tabia news, and it was so. Edamwase.